bomb diffuser.
Yeah, I launched OBS incorrectly.
Okay.
So I had to restart the stream. We are back live. And
Welcome back,
everything
guys.
will be nice and smooth, nice and fixed, and no issues from here on.
Loading back!
We'll see Buck Arlo going in again from the same entry point, clearing out that front floor, and getting off and getting rid of those roaders nice and quickly. Similar push, similar operators again. We'll see Tiger trying to fight. Smacker, not really sure whether he should peek that or not. Gets thrown out though, we'll have to rotate a little bit. I feel like Electricity play this map so that they push at the end and they push hard to catch the other team off guard. So trying to get rid of those roamers on the top floor does take a lot of time. So getting back to the bottom and getting that diffuser down with an echo drone can be quite difficult, as we've seen last round. But we will lose Arlo early on in this round with 1 minute 30 remaining. And Ghoul taking down 2 players from Exto right there. What a play. We'll have IQ go upstairs now to try and take him out finally. Will he be able to? Yes, there he goes. Ghoul gets taken down by Giovanni. What an amazing play that was from Ghoul, being able to take down those existing players just then. Only 1 minute 8 seconds left. 2v4 situation. Looking a bit grim here for the Electricity boys. See how it all goes.
Who knows how it's going to go? They're currently droning out, trying to find everyone.
Drones upstairs, making sure there's no more roamers.
Oh, my mic's muted again. My mic got muted. I was helping
No,
to talk.
it's unmuted now.
Located by attackers.
Okay.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
1v4. Can IQ get this? IQ takes a frag out.
Recovered the diffuser.
Cannot get down main stairs because of that cheeky little smoke there. Doesn't quite know what to do. Hits a concussion line from Ella on his way back up the stairs. And will be taken out by Legion upstairs. Well done to Frontline, taking out the second round there. Was definitely a better hold this round, I found, with the roamers. They weren't sort of sitting in the same spots and were just catching people off guard upstairs, which is a really, really good thing to do, especially seeing that Electricity pushed hard on those roamers the first round. So it's now a 1v1.
I'm gonna play back this nice little clip here. Because why not? In the background, had this nice double kill from the Jaeger.
Oh, Jaeger was absolutely amazing, straight up. Beautiful double kill from him just then. What a play. Definitely caught Electricity off guard. Definitely took out those 2 players and threw that round for them. We will head now to Kids and Dorms upstairs hold. Similar lineup again from both teams.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We should see a good round again. Hopefully the Rovers will be in full force, getting some of those gun
Attackers
plays
have located a
for
bomb.
us once again. The reinforcements of connector going up, so nobody's going to try and hold that sneaky connector peek onto the roof there. Got bunks also reinforced nicely. Echo's a big one. I'm surprised that didn't get banned for Snap. Especially with how
10
easy it is
seconds
to
remaining.
position and play as a user in these rooms.
5
I'm
seconds to
quite
insertion.
surprised that that didn't get a mirror and Echo.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Hey, my friend over here. Apples, what is Oscomp Games?
Oscomp Games is a new up-and-coming company. They've been out for about 2 months now, I think. couple months anyway. They've been holding these weekly R6 tournaments, so this is week 6, which is fabulous. It's a great way to get some R6 teams in and running around. So that's good. They also hold tournaments for PUBG, Black Ops, League of Legends, Overwatch, all that sort of stuff. So they're really trying to change the game for esports within Australia. Being so restricted in what we have here does make it difficult at times. So it's good to see another company getting out there, getting comps up as quickly as they have, and getting good turnouts like they are. So we see Zofia and Legion being taken out early round. Bandit is down to quite low health here, unfortunately. And we will see Bandit getting taken out by Capiteo.
I have to say that the Legion actually got taken down by Habana pellets.
Oh, did he actually?
Yeah, when they blew open the wall with Habana, he was downed right behind it.
Oh,
so they got killed instantly.
What a way to go. We will see Jaeger being taken out as well. 4v2, 1 minute 17 left on the clock. See how these boys decide to push this room.
Well, they're going to push into the room. They've got the room open. They're ready. They want to do it. And they're trying to find the Echo Drone. But it's not going to happen.
The Echo Drone is causing havoc on them today, especially trying to get that diffuser down like we've seen in the laundry room before.
It's actually dropped onto the ground at the moment, so where they're shooting is where it used to be on the roof.
Yeah, so
they're not going to be able to find it.
Nice little smoke in there, hopefully combating that. Gets a headshot onto Giovanni.
Echo.
That's amazing.
Echo.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need to protect.
Wasn't able to stop that diffuser from going down. Gets it down on Habana though. That's amazing. Capiteo and Bach both on really low health. These boys might be able to do it. And I've got a little bit of stream lag again. Sorry, boys. Going for the defuse whilst Silent tries to hold off the rest of them. Oh, and the attack is pushing back. Extricity winning the 3rd round. Wow. They were all extremely low health as well. Oh, that was a good push from Extricity then. Absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, that Echo wasn't able to stop that diffuser going down, which kind of put it all on the line for them. Going into round 4, we do have another Kid Storm hold. We'll see again, probably the similar or same lineup for both teams. Both they seem to be working really well together at the moment, so that's exciting. Last round, getting that diffuser down, being able to hold those angles outside that window onto balcony was vital so they could get the final kills off before diffuser was deactivated. So heading into round 4, can I say, Frontline is giving Extricity an amazing run for their money right now. I haven't heard much of Frontline, so I didn't know what to expect from them. So it's been nice to see them being able to frag back as quickly and as easily as they have been. We'll see another setup, reinforced walls to the bunks and on the end of the hallway. See if Echo sets his drones up the same way again. He seems to be really good at hiding his drones and only bringing them out at the end when they need to be brought out, which is a really good play from him, especially catching Extricity off guard.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Nice little
5
setup.
seconds left. Attackers have recovered their
Into round
diffuser.
4,
Attackers must locate
have
and
reinforced
defuse the
that
bomb.
connector again. No holds from there. What I've seen from Frontline, they don't really want to hold that connector part too, especially with the hatch from meeting, being able to open up that connector wall. Sometimes people like to use it just to get that peak one off onto the roof, but they're being smart about it and not letting them have another entry point into this room. See a lot of droning from Ecstasy. I've seen quite a few teams lately. They haven't been droning as much as they should be, and it gets them caught out because they don't know where anybody is. But Smacker will be exposed there by that drone.
I don't think Smacker doesn't know that he's been spotted. He will now.
Yeah.
With that drone going out, but I feel like he stayed there a little bit too long after that first drone went past. But luckily for him, nobody was close enough to capitalize and take him down. But now Capital is and does take it down.
Absolutely amazing kill by him just then.
Attackers have located
That
the bomb.
behind those bunk beds, everybody seems to like to hold there, but it's never normally the best place for coverage because you can be seen from any angle you try and hold. So either way,
it's extremely annoying. It's
Yeah.
it's a decent angle, but you can't move or fall back anywhere. You just as soon as you're spotted, as soon as you're found, you're trapped, and you
can't even prone your way
can't
out
move.
of that spot. So
Yeah.
it's sort of a bit tricky to hold, but a lot of people still do try and hold it.
especially when people are coming in with, you know, a Zofia or a Capital or a Buck, and then you just get naded or concussioned out of there.
I really do like that hold Habana's trying to combat anyone who may be coming up from the meeting hall there in the hallway. Yeah, you're still roaming around in tower.
Capital, he just accidentally incendiated his team.
Oh no. Oh no, poor fucker.
Ghoul able to get the kill onto Habana as well in the middle of that mess.
I get able to frag another one. 4v2, 28 seconds left on the clock. Still trying to get that diffuser down. Tiger will get taken out. 4v1.
Activating diffuser.
And finally, Extricity winning another round there. Oh, that Capiteo. His team would have been so mad at him, I can tell you that much.
At the same time, being that firebolt going down in the corner there probably saved them for a couple of seconds because
They couldn't get
they changed where they wanted to plant.
Yeah.
They were going to plant in the corner, which left them a little bit more exposed having to plant in the center, but at the same time they would have died a bit quicker from Smacker on the stairs with bandits spraying through that wall.
Yeah, that wall's a tricky one, especially, and people open it up just because you can get that peek from stairs because the diffuser's constantly getting planted into that corner. So I guess it was a blessing in disguise, Capiteo trying to incinerate his teammates there. We will... Is Silent changing from Echo?
Yes.
Oh, onto Valkyrie.
It's essentially the same thing.
Yeah, you just can't stop the plants from happening, unfortunately, with a Valkyrie
Attackers need to
cam.
locate and defuse bombs.
So we will see a tower hold. Rear stage. I like seeing this room held, and it's because you don't actually see it held often. So watching people play it is interesting because you never know how they're going to push or how they're going to defend it.
That's exactly how I feel, and I honestly, when people start playing Oregon or Border, I'm just like, why? Because it's a map that's always played. And personally, as an observer and caster, I don't want to see it played a million times in a row. Change it up. I know they're the main map that everyone plays and everyone's good at, but please, stop.
The unfortunate thing is once you've been watching Pro League or casting or observing games, you've seen all the maps so many times because there's not that many maps in our rank rotation. So it's sort of, you can pick and choose how they're going to play, but I found as soon as a game's been casted or observed, they change up their style, which is always good because you always see new plays. And like the Echo drone in the cupboard to hide it, that was... I'm still blown away from that in the first round. Absolutely incredible hiding that little drone there. This time they will hold connector. Have got the Jaeger above the hatch, so they shouldn't get too much trouble from the flashbangs or grenades or Zofia concussion mines or anything like that, which is exciting. Valkyrie getting a sneaky little camera into connector there. I'd say almost maybe shooting his teammate. Sorry, my screen glitched. I don't know what happened with that down.
Yeah. No, Sophia was outside and was able to get that. I didn't actually see it happening, but they do actually recover Valkyrie picking her up. Just nice. Sophia's a little bit cautious. There is a Valkyrie cam right out behind her. I don't think they know or have spotted it just as of yet.
That's why they should get the IQ down there to take it out as quick as possible. IQ is definitely very handy. Even coming up in the next season, which is really exciting with the new operators coming out, I reckon should be played a little bit more.
What are your thoughts on the new operators? I love the defender. I forgot her name. Cade, yes.
He is he's interesting. I love the thought of being able to electrify more than one object at the same time.
It's something that's been needed for a while. You know, I feel like Bandit should have always been able to do it by placing the Bandit charge in the center of the walls.
Just like a new gemmer sort of thing.
Yeah. With Cade, you got the radius, you put it on one wall, it has the one next to it. With the Bandit charge, you could theoretically do the same thing by placing it in the center. But
what I like more about that is the fact that they're going to be wasting their Thatchers and their Twitches. They're going to be burning those out to try and get rid of his... I don't know what they're called. What are they called?
Electrified Elemines.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
That's the general consent.
Yeah, so we will see Thatcher and Twitch and IQ being brought a lot more, I reckon. But they're going to be burning up those Thatcher charges really quickly. That was an impressive hold by the defenders just then, being able to take out that round. See, this is the point with holding rear stage is it's not held often, so you don't really ever know how to attack it, and not having, like, the only way you can really get in is through either the windows or via the rear stage walls and doors, so they're always held down really nicely. We will now see a swap, and frontline will take the attacker.
Blackbeard. I haven't seen Blackbeard yet.
No, but Blackbeard's really good, especially on this map with a lot of window entries. I find being able to peek those without, you know, the 100% certainty that your head's going to get taken off in 1 second is very advantageous. No. Yeah.
The only time I ever play Blackbeard is when I'm playing with Rogue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I make him go Maverick, and then we're just so toxic. Maverick and Blackbeard.
That's a really good combo to run, Maverick and Blackbeard. But on this map, it's not really as useful as it would be on others, because there's not really. I mean, you can do it in construction, but that's about it. Especially with going down into the laundry room. So you can Maverick, Blackbeard the construction walls, but the rest is going, you know, unattacked there. You'd have to get a couple of teammates trying to flank around that front as well.
Well, at the same time as saying that, if you get through this wall, then you can still make a couple of nice angles through the doorway down here.
Yeah, especially with mirror being banned as well. They don't really have that hold onto that little tiny room.
Onto this wall, which you could open up. And if you know how to Maverick a hatch, and you got a hatch right there, which is actually a really nice angle if you know how to work it and make it happen in your favor.
Yeah. That's a nice angle regardless if you know, commander it or hatch it. We've got Legion holding upstairs.
I just noticed that. I don't see many people. You don't see many people holding upstairs when it's in the basement, especially with reinforcements upstairs as well. Bandits too.
We've seen a couple of roamers upstairs, Vigil and Jaeger mainly, when they were holding downstairs.
But you don't see much utility, especially reinforcements or bandit charges put up there, which
especially because the reinforcements could be more useful on the hatches in meeting room as well. But if they can hold those hatches in meeting room with this play upstairs in connector, it could be interesting.
There's only 2 reinforced walls down here. These 2.
Yeah, and then the construction ones as well. So they've got the rest of them upstairs trying to play that connector and stop them from pushing into meeting. We will see Castle taken out really early stages of this round. But yeah, no, that's I personally haven't seen this hold from playing connector down to meeting to try and keep those hatches covered.
Digital loves his iron sights on Bandit,
Yes.
which I know it's strong, but at the same time, iron sights. Iron sights, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody plays how they want, though. It's a preference game, really.
It really
Same
is.
with
And
operators.
that's what I love. The amount of variety that everyone can have with the attachments and scopes and whatnot. I don't like that it's limited to X per weapon. I feel like everything should be available for every weapon, so you can have a bit more variety and a bit more fun with how you play.
You mean
and
like
that'll
the
change it.
AUCG's being taken off all of the defenders?
Or put on all of the defenders. You know, that'd change up the
Nice.
game a lot.
They took
As well.
the AUCGs off the defenders year 2, I believe, early year 2.
I mean, a lot
but-
of that would have been because of spawn peak.
Yeah, it definitely was because of spawn peaking, but at the same time, I do believe it was a good choice. Because you've still got the AUCGs on Doc, Rook, Echo, your 3-speed and the 3-speed characters. So there's still a lot of room for spawn peaking, but you don't have like the overpowering gun of Jaeger with the AUCG looking down at your spawn, able to take you out really quickly, which was so painful back in the early stages of this game. But this game has come a long way. We will see Giovanni getting a nice C4 out there. Another one taken down from frontline, leaving 3v1.
Blackbeard, can you do it?
Blackbeard, do it.
He's got his
Little
shield.
peeps coming
He's ready.
in.
And there's where 2 of them are, but there's 1 second left
I don't
and
think
3
he-
people to find.
Yeah, I don't think he really knew where to look just then with everybody so spread out.
wasn't-
Extracity will take another round.
There wasn't really anything he could do either.
Yeah.
And in saying that, how far the game has come, at the same time, it's actually growing a lot at the moment. And
Yeah,
I
and we
remember
will-
back when I first bought the game, nobody played it and everyone hated it. And now you look at it today, and a lot more people are getting into it. People who have looked at the game, thought they'd never play it, and now they're, enjoying.
So I think I joined the game in Dustline, which was season 2, year 1, I believe. And I just used to get drilled for it, to be honest. Everyone was like, "Why are you playing Siege? That game's gonna die so quickly." Here we are, and it's still growing every day.
It's fantastic, and I actually pre-ordered the game, but I didn't have a computer to be able to run it, so I didn't join until earlier this year, actually.
Oh, really?
Yep. So that's when I actually started playing and being part of the community. Is about July this year. Is when I actually joined. So that's
You've been liking it so far, obviously.
I pre-ordered the game. I mean, I loved the idea and concept behind the game before it was released, and I just hated that I was never able to play it until recently. And now that I've been able to play it, I love it, and it's like my main game when I do actually play something. I just open up Siege and
5
straight in.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I love it too because you do get your toxic lobbies, but
Attackers
everyone's
have
always
recovered their
willing to
diffuser.
help out each
Attackers
other.
are moving out to
Like
locate a
with
bomb
new
and defuse
strats,
it.
and you're forever learning on this game. You can never know everything, and with the release of new maps and new operators all the time, it's always bringing that interesting new aspect of the game as well, so people can keep learning and adapting to it, which is exciting, especially with the new operators that are coming out next season. I reckon that's going to change the way we see a lot of the competitive games played, which is I'm excited for. Are you excited for it?
I'm excited, and I
Yeah.
remember Ubisoft actually had a 10-year plan for this game. So
Yeah.
we're in what year are we now?
3?
3? Year 3. So we still have 7 more years of content that Ubisoft has planned and wants to release, which
Yeah.
is a lot of content, a lot more years of play, and hopefully we get so much bigger and can enjoy this game a lot more in the coming months and years.
Yeah, that's also the aim of Ozcomp Games, is to grow it in Australia, bringing more competition for some of the smaller teams to be able to get out there and learn against some of the higher tier teams as well, is what Australia needs to sort of start implementing, because not being able to play and get that experience against teams at your
A bomb has
caliber
been located.
and stuff like that makes it hard to learn. So it's exciting to
Yeah.
see new organizations and companies coming up, popping up new competitions. OzCop Games is going to be absolutely huge, I reckon, which is going to be amazing.
Honestly, I think it's going to be amazing as well, and the owner puts in so much work. I've known
Yeah,
him
he
for a
does.
while now, and this is his full-time job, essentially. This is his company, this is what he's building.
It's his
And-
baby. And he is damn proud of it too. You can hear that when he talks about it, all the compassion. She's trying to get some frags to the floor, I believe.
I don't know. It looks like he was shooting at a drone, but I didn't see a drone, so I'm confused.
No,
It's
the
okay.
Capiteo is trying to flush out smoke there. Does move. IQ will pick him
Attackers are
up.
activating the diffuser.
They also have got the diffuser down already, early stages. Smoke is holding them out into that cupboard though. So they can't
What
are you
really
doing
see what's
downstairs, man?
happening. Smack is still trying to peek that hallway so nobody rushes in and gets that diffuse. Legion's on it. Trying to bait out IQ. IQ knows, so she's not moving just yet. Smack is left.
That's it.
They're defusing the bomb. That is the end
Disabled by defenders.
of round 7. Extricity take out another round.
Defenders win.
That was a good final push for them, getting that diffuser down, but not being able to hold it there because of the smoke was unfortunate. That was well played by Extricity, holding out that cupboard wardrobe, I should say. Behind
Getting that
bunk
diffuser
beds.
down was good, but it wasn't in a position that was advantageous for them. You know, it was
Yeah,
sort of
especially
a
with-
rushed plan.
Especially with Smacker being out on that outside balcony towards small tower there as well, not being able to hold an angle sort of got them in the end when he wasn't able to get in and take off those people trying to get the diffuser disabled. We will see them in kitchen. I like kitchen as well. 'Cause it's
Kitchen?
sort of-
Why do you like the kitchen?
because there's some really sneaky spots in
Defenders
kitchen,
protect
and
the
I wonder
bomb
if they'll
from
bring them
being
out
used by
here. I know that there's some really good angles you can get out on that main door through A there if you open up
I'm
the
sad.
bathroom.
I'm sad. I
Why?
thought you were gonna say it's because it has food in it.
Because there's food in it. That's always an advantage to everybody. Big thumbs up from me having food in the kitchen.
I
Ah,
don't have food in the kitchen, which makes me sad.
no, me either at the moment, to be honest. That's why grocery shopping exists, I guess, but I absolutely hate it.
Yeah, I need to go shopping, but it's okay.
10 seconds remaining.
What do you feel about this kitchen hold? Opening up this wall here,
5
you got the
seconds remaining.
castle. Actually, the bathroom's soft.
I
Defenders
see
have
that
recovered their diffuser.
that hold in the
Attackers are
hallway with
moving
the
out to
soft
locate a
wall
bomb and
often
defuse it.
now.
Look at this.
But that unreinforced wall in bathroom, maybe it's just because they haven't got a reinforcement to put there.
They left the hatch open as well, and opened
We've
up the
got-
bathroom wall.
Yes, that's strange. Castle will probably castle them into the bathroom, but being able to hold off that castle from the hallway and then trying to hold off the kitchen as well, it's going to be interesting to see. So I don't see too many kitchen holds or being held like this. So I'm definitely excited to see what Extricity do and how Frontline attack it. This is a nice little peek from Capiteo into the bathroom there, setting off an incendiary. Picking up
Hi,
a
Diego.
scan nice and early as well by Jackal. Oh, just missing that headshot.
no.
Gets the down
This-
though, so that's exciting. He can try and bait that one now.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Castle
Fantastic.
is gone. Arlo is down. Legion's down as well in the bathroom. This is a great first couple of seconds into this round for Frontline.
Ghoul was actually able to spot that on his drone as well, so they know exactly that Arlo is down in that corner and isn't recoverable from the defending side either.
It's exciting for Frontline right here, being able to open up that wall. Smoke is going to try and counter them. See how long they can hold that for. We will
Located
see
by
two
attackers. Attackers
people
drop the
fall.
diffuser.
2v3 now. Extricity slowly is starting to get those frag backs onto frontline. The smoke gone. I wonder if they can push in and get that down. If they can try and frag off Giovanni here holding that wall. That smoke was very good by frontline. Has changed where they're defusing. Will take out Giovanni, and frontline will win round 8. How exciting! That was a good push by them into kitchen, then into the bathroom to take out
It's
that.
exciting. You gotta get excited.
I am excited. I'm trying.
There you go.
It's rushing through my blood, but my voice isn't wanting to come out any louder.
Doesn't need to be loud. It needs to be excited.
See, that's the problem with me is my voice is very monotone. So when I get excited, I get loud. I don't really change anything.
I do the exact same thing. Don't worry. You learn. It comes, it goes. You get nervous. You cast terrible, or sometimes you just
that's me.
You're just
right
on
now,
a roll.
Nervous,
You just
nervous
go.
and casting terribly, but trying my best. So points for trying.
Okay.
Am I right?
Points for trying, and trying is all that matters. So yeah, you'll get there. We'll all get there,
will.
and everyone's willing to help. So yeah,
we're gonna get there. We can practice with Ozcope games every week. By the time this company is exploding, which will happen very quickly, mind you, we might actually be half alright, and he might want to keep us on board.
probably.
With another laundry hold happening from Extricity.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
What
is
do
that
you
question?
think about the Valkyrie right here? Valkyrie was originally going to be playing the Vigil, the sneaky
See,
snake.
I think that's a smart switch. I really do enjoy
Why?
seeing Valkyrie because she gives you angles that you wouldn't normally see from a normal generic security camera in this game. So being able to have different angles, different places to see where they're pushing from. See that? Did you see that Vault cam just then?
Yes.
That Vault cam is so many years old. Like I'm talking when I started on PS4 years ago. That was a thing. So I don't know.
You started on PS4.
Oh, I know. I know. let's not delve into that world right now. Anyway, that Vault cam spot, what is quite old. I don't know if many people know about it or have just forgotten about it anymore. But it does give, as you can see, it gives you a huge look of the outside there, and it's really vital to play, especially if you're playing roamers up in those bedrooms and kids' dorms and stuff like that.
Honestly, I do really like this upstairs hold that they have going on as well. With just a single reinforcement and the shield. It's so strong and almost.
Did he just get that reinforcement up when he was getting shot at?
No, he was running down. Dropping through the hatch, and I thought he was going to get shot through the wall, but luckily the reinforcement was there to stop the shots.
Oh, that's great. They have also castled off the kitchen door, but didn't reinforce that soft wall, so either way they can get through there. Yeah, they've got a lot of roamers that play upstairs, I find, so they roam a lot and they leave a couple of anchors in the room, which has proven to work in some rounds. Some rounds it hasn't. So,
Clear.
Very fascinating.
It's interesting. Life is interesting. Games are interesting. The way these teams are playing right now is actually not something I've normally seen either. I haven't seen these upstairs holds the way that Extricity is doing it right now. So
what I absolutely love is how well Frontline is playing as well. It's amazing to see. So everybody knows Extricity is a really good, strong team, have a really good base, good communication, good gun skill. But Frontline are proving themselves this match. It's amazing. I'm very happy with how this game is going at the moment. It's been definitely interesting to see the way they've held things so differently. So it's always throwing those attackers out, like because they don't know where to push from, especially with all the roaming and the weird echo drone spots that we're seeing as well.
Oh,
that Capiteo into the closet there was amazing. Getting it
Oh,
out
flex.
of the smoke. We'll be able to finish him.
15 seconds
2v4 with only 13 seconds left. That really need to push in.
remaining.
Giovanni will take out another one.
5 seconds to go.
1v3. Can he hold him off for long enough? That is the question.
Attackers drop the
He sees it
Yes.
and they win. Oh my god, Extricity taking that one out. That was absolutely amazing. And taking out the win of that first game, Extricity 6, Frontline 3, gave them an absolutely amazing run for their money that round. Oregon's such a map that we always see new things coming out on because it's played so often. So wasn't expecting that game to go like that, but I'm glad it did because it was very interesting. And what a match!
What were your thoughts coming into it?
Honestly, I thought being at Extricity's caliber, they were just going to get in there and just smash it. But Frontline, oh my goodness, what a good team! I haven't heard much about Frontline, so sitting here watching them and seeing the way that they can play, their fragging, their anchoring, all of that sort of stuff is amazing, and can tell that that team is going to go somewhere. And it's amazing to see. We need more teams like that coming out of nowhere and just blowing our minds. I'm mind blown. That was amazing. Good effort from both teams. It's just taking out that round. This means that we will head over to another game very, very soon. I believe Extricity are now going to be playing not SKF, so that'll be our next matchup. We will be back very soon.
We will. Enjoy the music. I know everyone loves my music, so here we go.
Strength of mine, my weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. Echoes in my soul. My weakness comes and goes. It goes, it goes. My weakness echoes in my soul. Oh, it echoes in my soul. My weakness comes and goes. It goes, it goes.
off a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from hidden sin. With me tonight. I run in this world. We'll never forget the past. What counts is our brand new start. Even if it hurts me or I get scared, just come take this risk now. We'll be prepared. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Keep the secrets there, hide them everywhere. Just you and I run away. I run away. I run in this world.
The closer you got to me, the faster I try to leave. Like a mirage, like a mirage. The stars that you don't like me, on my arms I appear empty. Like a mirage, like a mirage. about to take you higher. Don't stop now, start that fire. We about to take you higher. Now start that fire. Bad boy, about to take you higher. Don't stop now, start that fire. We about to take you higher. Don't stop now, start that fire. We about to take you higher. Stop now, start that
Welcome back to the next game of the OzComp Games R6 weekly event. I'm Apples again. Hello, everybody. Joined by Blake, the wonderful Blake. This is where you say hi, everybody. No, okay.
This is where
Okay.
I say hi. Hi.
We are in for Extricity versus Not SKF on border. First ban up, Habana. Second ban, Ying.
Why do you say Ying so weird?
I hesitated a little bit just then.
Okay.
Habana and Ying, two good bands, I feel anyway. Ying's always really good at getting in there and just causing chaos for everybody. Mira, not really a surprise there on that ban for defense. What do you think the next one's going to be? Echo? Maestro?
Bandit. I know that's
Bandit.
not going to be it, but Echo there.
There you go. Echo it is.
I had to say something that you didn't say, so
You're just like, you've just picked all the good operators.
yeah.
Getting into round one, electricity. Extricity versus.
Your mouse has stopped working.
Yeah, I just like brain cannot compute today. Extricity versus Not SKF. Going into the bathroom and tellers. Interesting.
Oh, I
first
forgot to show them the bands. Whoops.
I think.
I transitioned. It's
What about you? Interesting first choice for you as well? Or...
I feel like this side's been played a lot more recently.
Since Pro League.
It's yeah, pretty much. A lot of Pro Leagues teams started practicing and playing on it, and then now it's become a more common site than it used to be. A lot of people never played on it, and
Yeah.
it's good to see that it's coming out
Attackers
now
need to locate and
to
defuse
give
as many bombs as
more
they can.
variety to the map, to the sites chosen, and allow what's my brain saying today? Allow Allow other things to
Cover
happen.
the location of
Allow
I
more
feel
fun
like this,
and
this site is really good, especially for the roamers being able to hold upstairs and get those hatches under control so the attackers can't push from them. It does sort of minimize the way that the attackers can enter, especially because you're really highly exposed when you enter that lobby and come in
10
through
seconds
customs
remaining.
as well. So
Yes.
I feel like it's a really good roaming map.
5 seconds.
This
to
one,
insertion.
and this room is a very good roaming room because you see a
And you
lot
do
of
have
the
to
time.
have it.
Attackers will cover
Yeah,
the
they open up that
Attackers'
outside
objective
wall
is to defuse the bomb.
and get the plant in there behind the vending machine. So that's where they normally push from, which is good because you can't really get them from that main door to the hallway between workshop and bathroom. So we'll see how they pushed it anyway. I feel like them holding upstairs, if they hold upstairs really
they
strongly.
haven't actually
it'll
muted
be-
off the wall either. They've got it mute, but it's not here.
Yeah. but-
Meaning that wall's completely open for the thermite to, well,
Where did
destroy.
you go to though? Whereabouts? Situation?
It is up here, upstairs.
Upstairs, okay. You think you would have got a mute jammer down before they ran upstairs to roam, but anyway, that's alright. We'll see how this round
Bomb has
goes
been
out.
located.
It's like they're trying to open up that hallway, trying to see if anybody's picking him from the stairs. Yeah, I'm gonna get that peek into there. We'll be able to pop that castle easy enough with the Zofia impact though, so
If we can break the wall.
yeah. Using a lot of ammo to get that wall open.
It's not working.
Yeah, nah, he's just gonna go into the hallway and just decide, nah, you know what? Too much effort to get that wall open. Unfortunately, we will see a frag going out on Capiteo already. Still didn't get that wall open. That's the thing. There's so much ammo trying to get through that as well. These Legion
I think
mines.
it just left and gave up.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, there it is. That's a
Yeah,
different
he
one
got.
though.
No, yeah, that's definitely a different one. Oh.
He gave
The
up.
front door is still, is still castled off. Nonetheless, he can get a peek into the offices now from where he is. All walls are soft. Arlo trying to get that cheeky shot through the soft wall. We'll go down to a 1v5. And not SKF. Brilliant hold. Takes out the first round super quickly. That was amazing from these guys. Wow. Incredible, incredible defense. Those roamers definitely threw them off guard with the amount that were up there. And Zofia not being able to get through that soft wall to get that castle off that front door. Very, very good round from not SKF. Going into round 2, we will see a similar run. I reckon. Extricity don't seem to be changing the operators they play from the first map, so obviously they have their mains. They're good at it. Why not, I say. Going into the armory lockers and archives. Exciting times. Castle is going to 6 switch off to... That's another interesting thing I've noticed. Extricity didn't use any 6 picks in the last map.
No, they did.
They did? When? Oh, the one to Valkyrie. I think that was the only
Yes.
one that the Vigil to
From
Valkyrie
Vigil
was
to
one. Out of the whole game, though, which was
Attackers
interesting.
need to locate and
So obviously
defuse
they
as many
know
bombs as they can.
what they're going to play and how they're going to play it. They play it well, as we've seen from the first game.
And you see with SKF here, they won that site, so they were prepared, and now they're going back to the default armory
Yeah.
lockers where everyone generally plays from.
Yeah, generally takes that office control as well, so we'll reinforce that wall completely. Keeping hold of that, I think, is important, so they don't get too much of a push through offices and into
Bomb located by
Yeah.
attackers.
that side.
10 seconds to go.
Honestly, I do have to fault Extricity as
5
well.
seconds remaining.
That wall where everyone usually plants by the vending machine, they never even attempted to open that.
Yeah,
Nobody
it wasn't
went to
hidden
that
or
wall.
abandoned it or anything, so interesting there.
I mean, they wouldn't have known that, but at the same time, they went from every other angle and never even contested or had a look at that.
I feel
from
like
them.
they didn't contest it though because it is so oftenly held really nicely by the defenders. So they were trying to push and get control of that top floor so they could have control of that hatch whilst they got that plant down, but it just did not go to plan for them. Wasting too much time on that wall straight up from Zofia trying to get through and get that castle taken down. Did take quite a bit of time off them, so they were getting a little bit frantic. They did still have 45 seconds to push in, but unfortunately lost their gunfights to not SKF. They will get this thermite down really quickly because they've taken out the bottom of that floor, so Bandit can't get his charges
But
in.
Buck did get taken down by the Bandit as well, so
Yeah, so there was a nice little
A bomb has
Yes.
been located.
error
it's
for
a
error
nice
there,
free
but
trade.
yeah.
Walls opened, but you got a kill, which is nice.
Bandit heading downstairs. Can't seem to get through these castles at the moment, so it's definitely a big thing. He'll just keep smashing away as Thermite holds another angle on that wall. We will see Thermite getting taken down though. Wow. Still trying to push him through that wall. Haven't got anybody rotating just yet from what I can see. Got Capiteo droning the other side, but they've all
They
seemed
spotted
so
them
focused on this main wall that they're not really taking the chance to head around to the backside and try and push them from there to catch them by surprise. We will see Jaeger take out Capiteo, get a second frag off, and the smoke will flush out IQ and make her rotate around. What an amazing play by Jaeger just then to take out those two players. Incredible.
Can I make a quick point?
Yeah.
Nobody on the defensive side has taken any damage.
And IQ gets taken down from Bandit. Sorry, I sort of got sidetracked. That was she just did not know he was sitting there at all. Amazing that there was absolutely no damage taken from those defenders. Incredible round. I feel like not SKF is very strong with their defense. I'm really interested to see what they're like with their attack as well. They're playing really, really great.
And this double kill from the Jaeger, so good.
Incredible. I really enjoyed that moment. So we're going into the third round, not SKF being able to take out the first two with their strong defense skills. Heading into ventilation room and workshop, we will see a lot of roamers again, I reckon, from SKF not SKF upstairs. And we'll see how Extricity decide to attack the roamers and, hopefully utilize Zophia's gadgets a little bit more. Because I haven't seen Zophia using her concussion mines as of yet, which, if you're going to push into a room as quickly as they are, they're
She
sort of...
did, but it didn't help in any way.
Yeah. So we should see a couple of holes getting put through the walls upstairs. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, I can't see when you do that. So. We should see a couple of holes getting put upstairs to try and counter those diffuser plants. There should be one next to the window in B site there. And we'll see a lot of roaming happening again as everybody seems to have gone upstairs really quickly. I think they've only left one person on site at the moment. So they're expecting a really hard push from upstairs. Whether Extricity see that now and decide to push from elsewhere will be interesting to watch. But they've definitely got hold of that upstairs really nicely. Thermite can get in and break the walls. The whole of the bathroom is still soft, so that's not going to be a problem for them to get through there. The only problem is countering those roamers upstairs is going to take some time, so the quicker they get in and do that, the quicker the control is going to be of this round. But with the way SKF is holding their roams and their angles of the entrances from the attackers is incredible at the moment, so Zofia will be spotted out there by that camera.
Oh.
Bomb located by
I was confused. I thought that was a Jaeger for some reason, not a Maestro camera. So I was confused as to why the Fear was trying to do that. But
It was a bulletproof, I'm fairly certain.
No, it was my story camera.
Oh, it was? She got it, so
Yeah.
that's good.
Yes. But
Yeah, no.
I-
So Zofia impact grenading a Jaeger
oh.
ADS would be a bit tragic. That was a nice little spray through that barricade to take down Mute just then, though. Incredible.
Mute's got to be so sad about that.
Get an immediate trade back off that kill onto not SKF there. Tiger getting taken down. Not SKF holding this top floor really well. With Bandit's going to rotate back to room, try and catch them off by surprise, but they're already in. Bandit will take down another player. Still got
But
him.
can they do it?
Can they
Can
do
they
it?
make this happen?
That is the question. We've still got one upstairs watching that front room, but they're putting the diffuser in a spot where they haven't opened up to check, so they can't really see where he's planted it from there.
Attackers
But
is
they
a
know
located
which
bomb.
room it's in though.
Yeah. So they know it's definitely not going to be that one, although they're still shooting at it, so
Defenders
maybe
have
they
eyes
don't
on the
know
diffuser.
100%
Attackers need to protect
that
it.
it's not in there. So there you go. That's a sneaky little play because he didn't know where the diffuser was, didn't know someone was going to be sitting there. Can Jaeger take this round out? Will be flashed and rushed. Extricity taking that round. That was a really nice plant spot there. They weren't expecting it to be in that corner. There was no breaches from upstairs looking down to try and combat where they put that diffuser just then. So good round taken out by Extricity to notice that it can plant safely in that spot and then sort of catch them off guard by camping right on top of the diffuser. SKF going back
Always
into
interesting.
going back into the ventilation room and workshop. I feel like they're gonna put a hole where they planted last time now. Sure, I'm certain they will. But not much of a change in the lineup again. Doesn't look like anybody's going to be sixth picking. So we will head straight into round 4. See how SKF decides to hold this one. They did start off nice and strongly upstairs with the amount of roamers they had, but Extricity did see that they were heavily roaming and used that to their advantage to get in there, clear that bottom floor and get that diffuser down as quickly as they could. So we got another tight hold upstairs by the look of things. They're leaving 2 people downstairs at the moment, from what I can see. Hopefully get that bathroom wall reinforced a little bit more. No, they're going to hold it the exact same way. Hopefully put a
10 seconds
hole
left
in the
before
floor above
And
that.
why?
5 seconds left.
I don't understand when people break barricades just to put them back up again.
Attackers recovered the
No, me
diffuser.
neither.
Attackers must locate
But
and defuse the
interesting.
bomb.
Maybe he wanted to punch it, but I mean melee it and get it to like a bolt through, but like knifed it too many times. Who knows?
I don't know.
Easy
Nobody
run out
knows.
if they do it twice. But
to
anyway,
ask
we'll ask them later. We're gonna see
You know what
Sophia
makes
coming
me
in. What makes you sad?
When people punch a barricade once and then jump straight through it, it's like, why can't I do that?
I can't punch a barricade once and jump straight through.
Yeah, you can. I've seen people do it a few times, and I've actually had it happen to me once. And it's like, why can't I do that all the time?
What if it's been punched like once previously? They punch it again and then jump through.
No, I've
No?
seen it happen just a single
Okay.
punch.
Bomb
Let's jump
located
through.
by attackers.
It happens occasionally. I'm like, why? Why does this happen?
Or, you know, they're jumping through barricaded doors and on your end it's still barricaded so you can't get through it.
Oh, yeah.
I love that glitch. It's my favorite. I'm just like, where's everybody going, man? And I'm here trying to punch this barricade and it's not moving.
Yep.
We
It's
will
great.
see the Extricity Boys coming in to try and take control of that top floor straight away. They're sending up a couple more people this time and not pushing from the same spot. There is one holding bathroom this time on not SKF's team, so they have sort of went, okay, look, this is where they pushed from last time. They're going to try and push through there again.
Defender has left the designated staging area.
Bennett doing a sneaky little trade over to the other room. But
Defender
we'll
is
run back
approaching the kill
again.
zone.
They I don't think they really know where they're coming from at the moment.
Shoot through the wall. I dare you, Jaeger. Do it.
Jaeger does know somebody is in offices though, and is very alert by that. Doesn't know whereabouts
Wrong
though,
wall.
which is interesting. We haven't got as many roamers this time upstairs either, so a lot of them have decided to rotate back downstairs and help out down there from last time's push. Quite a slow game. There's only 38 seconds left. No kills have been made. Definitely see a last minute push from the Electricity Boys, which they're really good at, as we've seen from the last game.
20 seconds left and nobody's died. There's still so much HP on everyone. This is about to get extremely awkward.
This
both
is gonna
teams.
happen very, very quickly.
Remaining.
That C4 does miss both of them, but takes off a lot of health from Thermite.
Seconds to go.
Electricity Boys will take
no.
down 2 frags.
Attackers are
Smoke able to
Smoke!
refrag one. Arlo taking out another 4v1. Can Maestro do it? Maestro
Oh no.
falls.
That was so
there.
awkward. Just
That
like-
was it was just such a last minute push. They just didn't know what was going to happen. Electricity taking out another round. So the score now 2-2. So both teams playing exceptionally well. SKF is trying to adapt to those attacking pushes from Electricity, but Electricity have been able to retake control of the top floor that round and get that win, which was very vital for them. Heading into round 5, Armory Lockers and Archives. This room gets interesting because
Why? Yeah,
there's
it's
so
a
many
normal
different
room.
ways to hold it. So like you can try and keep control of the CCTV room, or you don't have to
Attackers need to
be
locate
directly
and
in the
defuse as
room,
many
but
bombs
the
as
only
they
thing
can.
is having someone downstairs underneath that wall so Bandit can keep his charges there is normally what a lot of teams do, and it's very important to try and take out that buck so they can keep that Thermite out, but it doesn't
They didn't
happen
do it last
often
time.
enough, no. But hopefully they've learnt and do it this time. We might see a roamer down there this
Well,
game.
they don't have to learn anything. They did actually win it last time.
Yeah, which was really cool. They took out that Thermite wall and then just the peaks. Jaeger getting that double frag was amazing.
Insertion.
But they're going to secure offices again.
5 seconds to insertion.
I actually love this room right here. This is a fun
Yeah.
room.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb.
Main reason is you play it as Clash, and it's such a powerful position as well.
So dirty though. Powerful
It
but
is.
dirty. We're probably going to see Buck head straight in to get that floor shot out. They might be actually holding an angle from above this game. No? Slight little peek in the floor there, but not enough to stop Buck from getting in just yet. Oh, this is a nice little angle Bandit's got down there to try and stop them from pushing up. We will see Electricity getting not SKF, getting a frag onto Electricity really early stages of this round. Taking out Sophia. Also might get this off. No.
He's thinking about it. Is he
He's
going to do
thinking
it?
about it. Bandits can't get back in there because of Buck from beneath. Will open up
Buck's
that
only
wall,
watching a drone. He wasn't actually close enough, but
but they never know. They can't
he
take
still
the risk.
would have been able to see
Bomb
us through that
located by
drone. for sure.
attackers.
Yeah. Buck opening up the floor a lot
I
from
love Buck.
downstairs, trying to flush them out from that corner. ADS just stopping that frag. Nice drone work happening. Can he do it again?
I
Can he
believe.
do it? I believe, Jaeger. We believe.
Oh, Buck. Buck's saying no though.
It's just
Opening up the
getting
floor
another
right
kill.
underneath him. And actually,
Frag.
Bandit's down there. Can Bandit do something? He's in a good position, but no. Buck has actually gone outside. Clay getting that kill.
Jaeger is gonna get that frag. does go down to Thermite though.
He doesn't get the double again.
Doesn't get the double again, no. Didn't miss that one that time. Held it off well though. IQ and Thermite gonna be.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Ooh. Takes down Thermite. 1v4. Can Giovanni do this? 43 seconds left. Does have some time to play at angles.
Yes, he can. He can do this.
He can do this.
He can do this. He's got the magic. The magic is in him.
I got the magic in me. Oh, and that was a nice little trade to end that round.
Was that a round?
Not SKF taking another round as defense as well. That was incredible. Three rounds to not SKF, 2 rounds to electricity. Swapping over now, changing defense and attack up.
Can I say, they lost that wall both times and won the round.
And they won both times. Yeah, it was great. It's because I think electricity weren't expecting there to be so many people peeking from there. And, you know, normally if you flash and nade that corner,
They weren't expecting a Jaeger.
it flashes people out, but Jaeger was still there and still standing strong to hold off that defense on that wall.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass. 6 switch to Dockerby this time. Dockerby, Dockerby. Which one do you say? I see so many people saying, oh, no, IQ. Okay.
I said Dockerby.
Dockerby, yeah.
Or Dockerby.
Dockerby.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
They're going to hold the armory lockers, archives, straight up. Good room to hold. Let's see if they can hold it as well as SKF did that round.
I'm interested to see if they're going to go to bathrooms.
Yeah.
If they do go down to bathrooms, I want to see how they hold that in comparison to the way that not SKF do.
Because we don't see that played first up like many times. We do see it being played. Is he going to open that wall up and put his camera on that
5 seconds
on that
remaining.
wardrobe there? I have seen that done.
Yeah, the camera is on the wardrobe, but
Yeah.
Bomb diffuser.
it's
It
not something you
does-
see very often, and an actually heavy presence in CCTV. Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. I see it all the time.
I have seen it quite a bit lately. Them opening up that outside, like players opening up that outside wall to get that maestro cam down. But I don't know how successful it's been. I can't quite remember. So it's interesting to see how well that will hold people off from getting onto that balcony and getting that other wall, getting through that access into B side. CCTV is being held very heavily. Which is quite common as well. I've found is keeping control of CCTV is really good because it stops them from pushing into that corner in armory lockers and getting that plant down behind the half wall.
Bomb has been
So
located.
Wait, there's an alibi too? Maestro and alibi?
yes,
I didn't notice that until now, but alibi really wants to hold CCTV.
well, I mean she's got 3 companions to help her.
Yes. Yes, she does.
So I feel like having that alibi outside is giving away position.
Bomb
Yeah.
located by attackers.
Just inside the door would have been alright, but having that alibi just outside,
Ooh,
that was a nice little frag off onto Jaeger.
that's something you'd be sad about, especially with this angle here. It's how they got it.
Yeah,
It's
I see that angle held off though, because it does give you that nice line of sight onto those stairs. But because it's being seen quite often now, it's sort of becoming one of those things where you've got to check it really regularly.
honestly a lot of
Make sure
people are
nothing else is there.
pre-firing it these days as well.
Yeah,
As it is
That-
one of those things, as you said, that's super common.
but got a nice frag out on digital just then.
Oh.
Oh, that was incredible! That hatch drop from Valkyrie. Valkyrie getting absolutely annihilated when she fell through. Oh,
And
goodness.
Valkyrie the Buck opened up the hatch.
Yeah,
to
yeah, I
take
know,
down
that was
Valkyrie.
incredible.
And that was call out from a teammate, I guarantee it, because Valkyrie threw a C4 over the wall, which went a little bit too far, unfortunately, as the Thermite did stay up against it, allowing
Them to know that she was there. Yeah, that's a really good call out from the team. Good teamwork there. As we see, not SKF taking out another round. They've been playing incredibly. I can't really fault much that SKF is doing at this point in time. They are playing very strongly against Electricity here.
guarantee you
another-
could find something if you tried hard enough. But
Probably. But
we
from a
won't.
standpoint of where I'm looking right now, they're playing really well as a team. Both teams are doing incredibly well. I feel like not SKF is catching Electricity off their guard a little bit, so they're not really knowing what's happening and where they are. But interesting to see how the rest of this game will
Attackers need to
turn
locate
out.
and defuse bombs.
As we hold down the same room again. Interesting to see them playing the same room again, but also good in a way because they can change the way they played last round and sort of try and catch them off guard a little bit, especially if they're expecting them to set up the exact same way.
Bomb located by attackers.
Are we going to see another heavy CCTV hold? By the looks of things, Alibi is back over there, so yes.
10 seconds left before insertion.
What? Who is
5
that?
seconds left before insertion.
Is that a player?
Attackers have
But-
recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
It's pretty much the same hold,
Yeah, it is.
which I have to be.
I really am hoping that they're not going to hold that hallway peak this time though and get easy pre-fired once again from not SKF. So
Hopefully not, but at the same time, you never know. Maybe it will be held differently. No, Tigers is doing the same thing, but a slightly different angle. Oh no, he's going to lay down.
Wait, no, we don't know. He's going to be the element
going
of
to do it.
surprise, and he's going to peek from whichever hole he feels necessary. He is watching that camera in the hallway to see when they peek, though. And he's not going to peek it, which is good. He will get his little head taken off if he cannot win that gunfight. But
Yes, but he's going to set up this other angle, which he likes to use as well. But he did fall off, so Zafia is actually going to be able to move around a little bit more freely than she should. Yep, there it is.
there you go. There's a nice little frag by Tiger onto Zofia. These boys are going to try and push into...
Yeah, Valkyrie. Hello.
Push in here. Try and get the down. Wonder if Falcon C4 will go over again. Bucks downstairs on standby. This Buck play from last round was incredible though. Being able to hear that call out and immediately execute a plan to get Valkyrie downstairs was amazing.
Honestly, I don't know where Buck actually used
Attackers
his
recovered
grenade.
the bomb diffuser.
He goes out of C4.
Bomb located by attackers.
Not in the right angle, but it went too deep anyway, unfortunately. Hold on, and it's Bandit.
is
Oh no,
going to
there's one
peek
player
this.
behind him. He's out. He's surrounded by
Attackers
three.
dropped the diffuser.
Oh, unfortunately gets taken down because he was pinched by 3 players just then. SKF pushing this little room really tightly will get taken out. 2v2, Buck still downstairs, does realize he needs to
Attackers will
rotate
cover
and
the
try and help
diffuser.
Thermite upstairs. Now Thermite will continue to push in.
Alibi in just a second, who rotates from CCTV. He will not fall or get the kill. Buck able to get taken down. And now Thermite's in such an awkward predicament.
Especially on lower health as well. This will make things difficult for him. He does go
15
for another
seconds
plan. They do hear it, but weren't sure. Does get taken out. Electricity win round 7. This has been such a close game so far. The teams are playing so well together and adapting as they watch how everybody else is pushing.
Flick.
So
So
flick was-
dirty.
that flick was spicy. See where they go now. They're going to change it up. Yes, they're going to go downstairs. Well, they had to, but downstairs, ventilation room, workshop. We will probably see a lot of heavy roaming, especially with Pulse being in play. Keeping control of that top floor, offices, and armory again. I
And-
hope.
Continue your sentence.
Nah, I'm all good. I lost my train of thought.
Okay. I have to say, we haven't seen bathrooms at all from Extricity. And I didn't feel like we would. I haven't actually seen them playing bathrooms ever, and having them not playing it now is following that trend. But at the same time, it's good. It's good that SKF can play it, and Extricity needs to learn it, as it is going to be a much more common map
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
site
attackers.
in future.
Yeah. I guess
Allow-
if you haven't really practiced the room, you don't really want to pull it out and try and practice it, especially in a competition like this, where you know that the other teams, especially now that we've seen SKF play it, we know that they would be able to combat it if they were to come up against it. So pulling it out now would not be the wisest choice from them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is workshop. Good room to hold. If you can keep control of upstairs,
Seconds left
it's
before insertion.
it's pretty good. Open up some holes in the floor. You can combat that diffuser going
5
down
seconds
easily.
left before insertion.
But with the way Extricity have
Attackers
been
recover
flushing
the
out
diffuser.
roamers,
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
I mean, not SKF have been flushing out the roamers. This is going to be a very interesting round because they will try and take immediate control of that top floor. See Sophia slowly approaching that door. I'm surprised nobody's holding that angle from the room that Sophia's in at the moment.
Pulse being annoying. Normal pulse.
Yeah. No more pulse, please. Gotta get that heartbeat. And so that pulse would not work on me because I don't have a heartbeat, so it's fine.
Yeah, is your heart ice cold?
Yeah, it is.
Frozen. Okay.
Yeah, it's colder than Antarctica, man. It's just yeah.
Ooh.
Damn.
Antarctica's pretty cold, but damn.
Just a quick point out here. These guys are playing this room pretty much exactly the same as not SKF did. So upstairs hold, the reinforcements only being reinforced one wall on bathroom. There will be a frag off by Tiger, but immediately getting fragged back there. Nice little trade-off of kills. Fuck's gonna throw a nade in. Oh. What is this? Shoot out his teammate just then for a second. They have, looks like they have got control of that top floor now.
Reaching their fire.
They're going to be able to
Now
hack
have
into
cams
the
too.
cameras. Yeah, which is a really good play. Another one falls from Extricity. And Extricity gets another one on not SKF there. This pulse is proving to be very painful to get down because he's able to shoot through all of this floor. So he hasn't got a C4 left in play though, so able to drop hatch at any given time and not have to worry about that. 3v4. 38 seconds left. They're going to have to go for another strong push towards the end, I reckon, here. I've seen Extricity do it quite a few times tonight and be successful with it, but will Extricity be able to combat that fast push towards the end? I have no idea.
Well, there is 20 seconds left, as they did last time, and there goes the bomb diffuser down on the ground, which is so unfortunate for them. But make sure here we'll be able to take down Dockerby. Miss spray just a little bit. Sphinx will fall down at the end as well, giving Extricity their... Well, what number round is that for them? 4th round. Tying it up
I think
at
it's
4-4.
4-4 at the moment, yeah.
It
which
is.
Incredible. Such a close game we're seeing right now, heading into round 9. Equal scoreboard. Exciting times for these two teams. They're going to be really feeling these next 2 rounds and seeing what they can do to change up their playstyle to catch them a little bit off guard.
Bathrooms.
they are going to play the bathrooms. I wonder if SKF can counter this as well as they could hold it. This will be definitely very interesting to see. I'm excited to see how this round will unfold.
The only reason they are going to the bathrooms is because they won armory and ventilation.
Yeah,
So this is their third preferable site.
because what's the other one? Customs, and that's it. So
Customs is extremely annoying.
it's tricky to hold. I mean, you can have that heavily held upstairs as well, but it's easier to flush out rovers from CCTV than it is in
Attackers need to
offices
locate
and
defuse
armory.
the bomb.
So we will see this being held. Wonder if it's going to be held the same way as not SKF did.
Bomb located
Well, they have a
by
bandit, so and a mute. So that's a change that not SKF didn't have.
But as you see, not SKF did bring a Thatcher as well. So they'll be able to combat those mute jammers and those bandit charges really quickly, especially if they get that aroma upstairs that can counter the bandit trick or the mute jammers.
It's essentially a very similar hold, except this wall is completely exposed. And it doesn't look like they want to reinforce
5
it at
seconds
all.
left before insertion.
Which I'm quite confused by, because this wall is fully reinforced,
Attackers will cover
which
the
means
bomb
they have no line of sight
Attackers
through
are
that
heading out
doorway.
to defuse a bomb.
So that's going to make it extremely...
Easy for them to open up, get in, and get the plant down behind that vending machine. But they can hold a really nice angle from upstairs to counter that plant. So maybe
Yes,
that's what
that's-
they're focusing on doing. But
Thatcher
it's
immediately.
very interesting to see them not hold down that wall at all, even with reinforcements. Like, it's fascinating.
A couple of people repelling, 3 people upstairs here. They do have
Same
line
room
of
as
sight
well.
through the floor into the bathroom. Actually, oh, that's why they're doing it. They've got the line of sight through here,
Yeah,
so they can a little bit see the vending machine. But now you have Sledge opening it up. Castle here is going to be essentially a first point of contact for this
we'll have
attack.
digital take down the Thatcher though. So Thatcher was trying to go up and combat those roamers. The roamers seem to be holding this angle really strong.
Oof. Sophia almost losing her head.
Can we see? This is heavily roamed. This machine. Another C4 gets out onto Zofia, taking him down.
I had to have a little giggle there. Castle was looking at the bulletproof camera right behind Sophia when she got C4'd.
Yeah, that was a good C4. Would have been a good call out too. Chuck that up there. As
That's
much as you
a
did.
really nice hold. Really nice angle. I do... You know what? I had to say that I didn't feel like they were prepared for this, and so you said this, you thought the same thing, since they hadn't picked it earlier, but if you look at the way they're playing it, they are looking like they're prepared and ready for this.
I thought SKF were going to be able to combat this one a little bit, counter it a little bit easier than what they are, but Extricity here holding it off is just incredible the way they've got their roamers set up, and we're going to see Maverick get through this wall, but might get picked off by Castle. Castle is well aware that he is there.
I don't feel like he does know now, with
He was
Maverick
looking
being
at them just
so
before,
quiet.
though, as well, so I'd say someone would have called it out. Maybe looking at that Maestro cam. Sledge is going to start sledging the floor to try pick off the last remaining people from downstairs.
Alibi.
Alibi's been sneaky in the bath. Oh, all 3 of them are there. It's too
10 seconds
nice.
to go.
I only got 1 roamer now, so, but we've also got
A bomb has been located.
SKF
5 seconds
all
remaining.
downstairs. Alibi will fall down in the bathroom, leaving
Attackers
control
drop the bomb diffuser.
to Electricity.
have run
Will
out of
take
time.
that final kill. Round 9, 1. This is going to be a really close final round here. 5 and 4. Who will take this one out? They're going to have to hold customs. No, okay, yeah, they can go back up. Sweet. Armory, lockers, and archives. They're going to give it a shot. We'll see
They are
how.
going to give it another shot, and they've won it once and lost it once.
Yeah.
we'll see how it turns out for them.
Here we were questioning that Maestro cam hold, but they won that round, which was nice and crispy to see. But we'll see how not SKF, decide to combat and tackle this room this time.
Well, they're not
especially
going to
be
put
with-
alibi in CCTV. That's how they're going to combat that. Sorry, I destroyed your entire train of thought.
That's okay. You've done it. You've done it a couple times, but I forgive you. It's
Thank
okay.
you.
You're doing a better job than I am.
Defenders
So
protect the bombs from being defused by
Nah, you're
attackers.
doing great.
so we will probably see this room getting held the exact same way again. Hopefully not being pushed the exact same way they did last round and try and get that win to equal up the scoreboard. But we will see. They're going to reinforce both of those outside walls this time. Maestro's like, I'm not putting that camera there again.
I mean, he could. It worked last time for them.
Yeah.
Having that wall open
10
actually,
seconds left before
I feel like scared the attackers off just a little bit. But having it reinforced
Yeah.
now, and there's no bandits on it. There's going to be a buck coming in. Bandits going to actually
Attackers recovered the
bandit up these walls. So
So yeah,
Giovanni,
Bandit's gonna try and stop Giovanni from getting attacked from that angle again, like he has been both rounds so far. The not SKF has been attacking through the offices really strongly. So we'll see if that gets droned out and spotted that they've bandit tricked that. So they push through that main wall.
imagine if your own bandits zapped you.
That would be really bad.
That would be, as you see a lot of people putting their backs to a bandited wall and touching it while droning. So if they zapped you, you know that would make it so much harder, and it'd be an interesting mechanic, like having team zapping.
Yeah. I'm interested to know how they don't get electrified by it or zapped by it.
They're,
But the
they're
enemies
wearing
do.
they're wearing
wearing
rubber
bombs.
suits.
Rubber suits, completely rubber suits, all of them.
Yep.
Okay.
All of their clothes are completely
All of their
rubber.
clothes are rubber. Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense. Makes total sense.
Yes. It does.
We will see that main wall has been opened up already though by thermite. So they do have to get a sneaky angle from CCTV if they open up that wall in front of them. It's a nice Falcon. I see this Falcon pulled out quite often. Bandit's going to go for that roam downstairs and try and clear out from underneath. We will see Valkyrie fall already.
A bomb has been located.
Only a minute 14 left though, so
Attackers recovered the bomb defused.
sort of another slow round. Slow moving round again.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Trying to figure out where they're holding from and if they're holding the same way as they have each previous round. Sophia's pushing up those stairs there. We will get a frag out onto Buck, taking him down. A nice little throw tag from
Attackers dropped
Bandit.
the diffuser.
We will get two more people from electricity. Will fall. An immediate trade back onto Sophia. 1v3. Can Maestro do it? Maestro taking out 1v2. 32 seconds left. Oh my goodness. Maestro taking out another. Knows that he's there now. Will Thermite be able to counter? Maestro coming into this. Knows where he is as the Valkan spotting him. Maestro came on him. Gunfight going
Defenders
off.
have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need
And
to protect.
Thermite will fall. Maestro will get that diffuser down. And that is
Defenders have
game
disabled the
2
bomb
Extracity. That was a very
Defender
close
mission
one.
successful.
Both teams played incredibly well. I honestly couldn't call who was going to win that at all.
Honestly, I feel like at the end there, that was a little bit of a mess with the aim.
Yeah. But when you're crouching and QEing as often as they were doing to try and dodge those bullets from everybody else, that was a good round. That was a
Thumbnail
good
with
game.
9 kills and Tigers as well, setting the top of the board for both
6
of their
and
teams.
6 and 4. They both played incredibly. Honestly, they were super good. I can't really fault the way that game went down. There was some mistakes made, costing them rounds, but same for Electricity making mistakes, costing them rounds as well. So absolutely incredible. We will be returning very, very soon for the next game. We do not.
I
Who's it gonna
believe
be
is
against?
Electricity and Checkpoint Esports.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And I know a couple of
Oh, and
guys.
Fury lost their round as well. So we've got AGN versus Benjamin. AGN versus Benjamin Roller.
Yep, and then Benjamin Arola won, and AGN is now in the third and fourth place. Oh no, Benjamin's in the finals, and AGN is in the third and fourth place match.
It's going to be a very interesting game against Checkpoint coming up very soon. Will happen very soon, actually. How long do you reckon we've got until that starts? Can I go to a quick break?
A couple of minutes. We will be going to a quick break.
All right, so quick break. We will return very soon with Electricity versing Checkpoint Esports. Tune back in very soon, and we will catch you very, very, very soon.
Where do you go when you're young, when you're restless, when you're fun, cause you're desperate? Oh, here they come for a chance, for adventure. What's your poison? What's your pleasure? Oh, my city, she never sleeps, my city, she never weeps, my city, she keeps me alive. Give it up for my city, oh, oh, give it up for my city, oh, oh, give it up for my city, oh, oh, give it up.
so fragile, like it was built to break off the handle. How'd we get to this place? We're leaving everything behind for new and exciting feelings, but I won't leave you. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. 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 Let's slow down. I wanna live right now. I'm not worried, thinking about tomorrow. I'm feeling everything I need from you. It's all I believe in. I know you feel it too. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you.
like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the planet where you and I are still meant to be. 'Cause I'm incomplete when you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me. Yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. Yeah, I'm incomplete. Hey, 'cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. Crack of dawn, I imagine you waiting by my doorstep. But it won't be long before I realize it's a picture in my head, in my head. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the planet where you and I are still meant to be. 'Cause I'm incomplete when you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me. Yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. 'Cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. Yeah,
Can I break this hold from you? It would mean everything to me if I do. Tired of hearing excuses you're making. Future is set, it is mine for the taking. Spending a lifetime living a life made up. I need to wake up.
Live. Okay, welcome back to OzComp Games R6 Weekly. We have Checkpoint versus Extricity on Consulate. This is going to be an interesting game. Checkpoint played really well in their last game, so I was told. So we're getting straight into the ban phase right now. So we will see. Ying's been banned every game we've casted so far tonight. So
She has.
that's definitely an
But
Extricity go-to ban. I've
She's
noticed.
usually. Actually, yeah.
She is a really strong player, and Blackbeard getting banned from Checkpoint. I suppose with Lion being out and not being able to be played at all anymore, that does give them an extra ban slot to take. Valkyrie being banned by Checkpoint, which is good because Extricity did play Valkyrie a little bit in the previous games, and Echo has been taken out as well, which is really good to counter those diffuser plants. Getting into round one. This is exciting. I'm excited for this game. We have console meeting room. This is a really strong site to hold. I definitely enjoy watching this, enjoy playing this site to be held as well. So I'm excited. Better?
Yeah.
Okay, you're really quiet. I can't hear you.
I don't know why. It's okay.
Okay, that's all right. It's all good. I can hear you just. That'll be fun. All right,
Okay.
so. Similar sort of picks of characters this game, except we see an Ash being
Attackers
brought
will
out
locate and defuse as many bombs
instead
as
of
they
the
can.
typical IQ we see, and the Dokkaebi instead of the. Sorry. Instead of the Capiteo is what I was trying to say. Anyway, getting back into it, console is a really, really good room to hold first up. I find it's always been a really good room to hold, but you can get some really nasty angles through the windows on that balcony outside A-bomb. So I'll be interested to see how Extricity hold this one, and how Checkpoints is going to
Attackers recovered the
push
bomb
into
diffuser.
it.
Attackers
So
objective
we
located
will
the bomb
see.
and defuse it.
Trying to get her alibis down, all three of them in the same room, trying to catch out the attackers. I wasn't not quite sure how Checkpoints have played tonight, whether they're really strong with attacking, very aggressive, or on defense, whether they're roamers or anchors. So it'll be interesting to see how they do play this game. Getting to know the team a little bit more will be great. And we've seen how Electricity plays tonight. They've
Bomb
sometimes
located
can
by
be very slow, especially in attacking phases, and then push in hard towards the end. But I'm interested to see how this game unfolds. We've got
Aren't we?
Jaeger
That's what we're
doing
here
it. Yes, we are. We're here to see this game.
Ooh, there you go.
Well, Jaeger's gonna try and get that headshot out onto Ash, but has
That's Thermite.
onto Thermite. Sorry, but missed and got his shoulder by the looks of things.
Did a lot of damage.
Well, they're
though.
gonna peek again. A lot of damage. Yeah, it's taken him down quite a bit. Just under 25 health there. They've got a couple people trying to push through the hallway here, but haven't droned them out enough to know where they are. Jackal's gonna get that pick up onto me into that room there. Oh, Smoke's gonna take out Thermite. Thermite was quite weak, so that smoke just completely annihilated him. We're gonna see them. This is sort of don't know where to push from, especially because they don't know where they're currently sitting. Hopefully Jackal can pick up a couple more footprints on his adventures down the hallway. No, Jackal's gonna get taken out by Arlo. Nice little hold by Alibi from that bathroom area. Ronan's gonna get the kill onto Giovanni. Flex taking out Ronan, and Tiger getting a kill on Raven. That was a beautiful, beautiful round taken out by Electricity. Happened really quick with that push down the hallway. Jaeger went in and just guns blazing killed that last person there in the hallway. What a nice little round that one was. That everybody seemed to die really quickly. I couldn't quite keep up with the frags that were happening, but we're going into round 2. Solid win from Electricity there. And
Electricity have looked extremely
Have
strong.
looked?
Though.
what was that? Sorry.
Have looked extremely strong.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I don't know
So
why
we see
why-
Cafeteria and Garage being played now. I've turned you all the way up on Discord, so you're okay.
I'm just trying to find out why I'm quiet.
That microphone boost worked a little bit.
I can put it up more.
and defuse
No, please
any
don't. You
bombs
get really
already
distorted.
It's okay.
Ten's
I
good.
can't do it for stream because I just destroyed everyone
Yeah.
on stream who's watching.
Okay, so I'm going to go into a Garage and Cafeteria hold. We are going to see the wall of Garage getting completely reinforced.
Attackers have
They
discovered
don't have a
location of
bandit
bomb.
though, so they're just going to be relying on that mute to sort of hold everybody out. Thermite and Thatcher combo running there as well. So it's going to be easy enough for them to get in through that Garage and get into that bottom right corner where the white van is. I feel like they're going to be playing Piano Room and trying to hold that downstairs angle through
5 seconds left.
to the garage door, and you can see behind the white van as well to get that diffuser, to stop that diffuser from going down, I should say. Legion's going to make a world of pain, especially going up those yellow stairs and in front of that garage behind that white van if he chucks his Legion mines there. We're going to see them head straight for the garage door. They know they're in the clear because there's no bandit on that wall. Straight in. Ronan's got it breached out straight away. They've got a Monty as well to push in with the smoke. They're going to try rush in and get that diffuser down immediately.
It's already going down right now.
Yeah, it's
Which
going
is-
down. They're going to get it. It's going to be incredible.
Oh my.
Monty's lost most of his health. Oh my goodness. People have fallen. 3v3. Chucking C4s are going to go out.
Ooh,
So we
good
see
feel.
the angles being held to protect. They didn't get that diffuser down.
No, they didn't. It is dropped on the floor, which is great for electricity,
Great
but
for
two
electricity,
people,
but really bad
people
for.
have so low HP. And these two Maestro cameras that are sitting here are fantastic. They're gonna make it.
Yeah,
so easy
especially
for
with.
them.
Okay, Tiger's going to get that frag onto Isworthy.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
2v3.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Digital taking out Raven with the diffusers dropped again. Tries to get that peek onto Pulse, but Tiger takes out Ronan. Electricity ridden round 2. 2 rounds in a row to those guys. I honestly thought Monty was going to get that plant down just then, but the Electricity just came in with guns blazing and just got rid of it straight away and just sat them down.
Honestly,
So
I would never have thought that electricity would be able to bring that back after that such an aggressive push in. But that bomb, that diffuser being taken down, in that push was the key. If
yeah,
that
definitely.
diffuser went down, electricity lost that round.
That was a really, really good push by the boys just then, but by checkpoint, but unfortunately couldn't get that diffuser down quick enough to get out of there and just hold angles on it, and Electricity were able to outfight them in their gunplay and take that round. We're moving on.
Attackers need to locate
Round
and
3, going down into the lobby. This is, I enjoy seeing every round getting played in every room, but lobby's one of those ones where you do either really good at or you do either really bad at. There's no sort of middle. You can't just be mediocre at this room. Especially if you're roaming upstairs and trying to hold that top floor with those hatches to try and sort of counter that front door push as what from upstairs so they don't get the diffuser down. But if they take control of that front floor, they can get the diffuser down at that main door really quickly, especially if they smoke it out. But we do see quite a few rotation holes going in. The bathroom is fully reinforced as normal.
Well, I'm interested that this back wall's left open and they reinforced the hatch. Usually, I feel like people would leave the hatch open for that quick rotation out, but
I see a lot of people reinforcing that hatch though, because it is one of those ones where if people are going down through a garage, they can get an easy hatch open and then a drop, because often people are sitting in that corner. But what I'm more confused about is that middle wall being reinforced and not actually the one right next to the hatch. So that sort of completely defeated the purpose of reinforcing that hatch, in my opinion.
Yeah, a little bit. We'll see how it plays out. They have an idea. They know what they want to do.
Maestro's going to go for a quick change on his Maestro camera here. Wasn't quite getting the angle that he wanted to, but from that view, we'll be able to hold down that front door diffuser plant. These boys are going to be attacking from upstairs, so taking control of this top floor. See thermite and get reinforced walls there, nice. He's going to get into that room really quickly. He's going to be able to push around to those stairs and take control of those as well. There are 3 roamers upstairs with a dock, so that AUCG is vital for being able to watch that stair push up here. It's going to watch from yellow stairs push down into piano room as well. So holding that angle is going to stop them from being able to get in from 2 places, so the hatch upstairs and also the yellow stairs doorway.
Honestly, I feel like it would almost be worth it to stem the lesion, but not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. It was a bit late on that. Flex gets a kill onto Sword. Twist taking out Digital is worthy. Takes down Flex. We're going to see Giovanni going for a frag, but missing. Tiger is there to back him up and take down Twisted. 3v3, 1 minute left on the board. Interested to see how this is going to play out now that they're both equal. Going for a few sneaky runouts. Seeing if there's any repelling going on there. Raven is going to be down by Jackal there. Maestro trying to get the finish. No,
no. Raven was downed by the Maestro camera.
Oh,
not by Jackal. Yes.
Okay. Well,
Jackal's on her team. What
Twitch
are you
is
about?
okay. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. That was really stupid. But anyway, moving on from Apple's dumb, just bit of a mind blank just then. Twitch did get a res. So that's very important there. Keeping it strong, but will get taken out by Maestro. Maestro's still on that watch. Takes Tiger taking out Ronin. Diffuser has gone down by Jackal though, but Jackal's in the bathroom. Gonna try and peek those, take down the people defusing. Takes down Doc, but unfortunately gets downed, and Electricity win round 3. That was I'm surprised Jackal was able to sneak in and get that push down, but those smokes in the hallway did help quite a lot. And taking out that Maestro camera after it killed Thermite was definitely a very vital play, because he would have been getting very new. He would have been getting very bothered by that Maestro camera had he tried to plant with it still being there, especially seeing as, you know, it is thermal, so you can see through smoke. But Exista taking out round 3, have won all of their defense rounds so far, means they're going to go back upstairs to console and meeting. Same lineup. They're bringing a Glaz this time. I find Glaz is no 6 switch. They're not going to bring Glaz. I really like Glaz plays. He's very useful when
Blackbeard is who you
down.
should bring, but Blackbeard is banned.
Blackbeard is banned, so they're going to bring an Ash. Not quite sure why Sophia does the same concept as Ash does, but adds the added bonus of the concussion mines. Glaz, I think would have been handy being able to smoke out that window and then watch those windows as the pick. But the other thing that they've also got to be careful for is that run out downstairs on yellow to get to the top windows there to take down those repellers. It happens quite a lot. I find now claymores aren't even really stopping them jumping out unless you're going to claymore that yellow stairs and the window on yellow stairs 2nd floor because they jump out of that one as well. So
10 seconds remaining.
interesting to see how Checkpoints is going to push this room, especially after they've seen how well Extracity held this one. I don't think they'll be taking the hallway again, but we will see how it happens.
They might try. They don't have they have a Monty this time, which they didn't have last time.
Yeah.
I feel like they may have thought that they would be going back down to the garage, which it they did win it, so actually it's not unlocked yet. It'll be unlocked next round, so they will be going back to the garage next round, I believe. They're back to console now, as they did win it first round.
We have got someone watching that run out on yellow stairs to try and combat those run outs. We will see Saw taking down Digital straight away. They've lost their Legion. He has taken quite a bit of damage though, so he is put at less than half health. Jaeger will be taken down. Giovanni will get Raven. Flex taking out is worthy. 3v4. We've still got Jaeger down upstairs though.
What is Monty doing?
What is Monty doing? Monty's just walked into the smoke and committed suicide there. Interesting play by Monty, thinking that he might have been able to push through with the health that he had, but you know, I definitely am a bit confused by that one. So 2v3, diffuser is down. Where's the diffuser dropped? On Monty, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Saw with a cheeky little angle, but missing onto smoke there. Will peek, but get taken out by Alibi in the bathroom again. She's been holding this bathroom very well. Ronan will get a nice headshot onto Flex as he heads up main spiral stairs, but has been spotted out by a camera, so they know where he's coming from. Can he frag out a 1v2? He has got full health. Jaeger's on 50 and Alibi's on full, but Alibi's got quite a few dirty peeks from that bathroom, so we'll see how he decides to push this right now.
He's getting constantly pinged right now as well, so... Ooh, there goes
he is getting
the impact, taking down the thermite charge that was placed there, but these pings going out from both sides constantly, marking everyone. Alibi is almost getting shot by the thermite, and now Extracity just having some fun with each other.
Yeah, knows that he's going to be putting the diffuser down, trying to bait them in a little bit. Unfortunately, isn't working, and will get taken out by Alibi through a soft wall. Another good hold from Extracity. Their defense on this map seems to be really, really good. So we'll see how Checkpoint bring out round 5, last attacking round. I don't know how Checkpoint plays with defense either, so it's going to be interesting to see how this round 5 goes out, if we can possibly see Checkpoints getting a point on the scoreboard to bring them into the defensive holds. But going back into cafeteria and garage is there's still no bandit. I wonder if there'll be a 6-pick 2 bandit, seeing that there is a Thatcher and a Thermite. Definitely bringing the Monty again.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a similar push, but
yeah,
It's
Considering that they don't have a bandit again, they're going to be able to open up that garage wall really quickly. But seeing how they pushed in
We do
last
have a
time,
move.
Extracity are going to be sort of expecting it to happen. So they're going to be ready for it, especially with the smoke as well. His
Bomb
canisters
located
will
by
be
attackers.
probably waiting for them to push in with that Monty and, you know, get the health down so they can be finished by their surrounding players. But as you can see, garage wall completely reinforcing the exact same way as they did last time. Mute will hold off the first Thatcher charge on
10
the garage
seconds
wall,
remaining.
but Thermite's going to be able to get an easy push
5 seconds left before
once again.
insertion. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
See, heading into round 5, they're not rushing the garage door as quickly as they did last time. So Thermite's gone down, but is it muted?
yeah, it is muted.
It is muted, yeah. So he will not be able to get a Thermite onto that wall until Thatcher comes around and helps him out. Monty's on standby. Thermite's got... I reckon they'll try and push in so Monty covers Thermite from planting this time, instead of Monty trying to get that plant and get him taken out. So they will get into that garage easily. Tiger does take down Is Worthy, so they've lost their Ash pretty much immediately. Newts on this camera knows that there's somebody still out there, but looks like they're going to be taking yellow stairs. Monty's just gone from a complete different angle here. Gonna probably head down the spiral middle stairs now. Ronan getting that kill onto Flex.
Ooh.
Capiteo will be taken out by Digital in the hallway on spiral stairs there.
I don't know if you
Meaning
noticed that back. Sorry.
Drop the bomb.
Capital actually panic vaulted
Yeah.
into Digital's file.
It happens though when you're like sort of in the middle of a gunfight. You're like, oh no, which button? Monty's gonna head down these stairs because he knows that he's sort of been tracked. Knows where he's coming from with Legion, so I don't know if he'll be able to.
I don't
quickly
like this push from checkpoint.
Yeah, see, I don't know what the goal is. Like, what he's gonna get step on a Legion mine here, and he's gonna have to.
That's
No,
okay.
Thatcher's there to save the day.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Oh, Legion's in a really sneaky spot there on the stairs. Looks like he's gonna go for a rotate back to main wall. Try to push it and get that plant down by White Van, but I don't know whether it's going to be achievable with Thatcher being there and then another one holding down that angle from the side White Van. Knows
Yeah,
that Legion's
and-
there. Legion
was
will
gonna
go
say-
down to Raven though. That's incredible. Well done.
I was going to say that there's a C4 on Pulse, but Pulse threw out that C4 quite early. Actually, no, didn't throw it out. He used it to
We will see
open up the
Thatcher
floor.
going down now by getting finished off by the Maestro cam. Monty left. Extracity will take out round 5. They won all 5 defense rounds. So I feel like this is a very strong map for them defense-wise, because we've seen tonight Extracity have sort of been, you know, sort of equal with their defense rounds, but equal to like every round so far. But I feel like Checkpoints came into this game not knowing how Extracity really play, but they've been playing their defense rounds really well. So I'm interested to see how Checkpoint's going to pull out and do their defense rounds now. We are going to see a mirror being brought, which I don't know how useful it is up in the top there. I know the room between the bomb sites, there's a wall there that you can reinforce the middle and then have both sides to peek out of, but that's often counterable with the rappelling on the windows. So watching how they're going to set up this mirror strat is going to be interesting, but we're going to see Doc again. Hopefully Doc can stim quicker this time and avoid that kill going out like there was
Attackers
on
need to
Legion that
locate
last
and
round.
defuse bombs.
We'll see how they play Doc though.
So we'll see how it happens. It's Mirror, not banned. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been paying
Yeah,
attention.
it wasn't banned.
I should pay more attention. I mean, I'm supposed to be casting and
Probably.
observing, and I'm not paying any attention to anything.
That's
I'm
okay.
still getting
I'll
killed.
forgive you.
It's okay.
So they're gonna play. Okay, this is a good play because admin officers does tend to be pushed from quite often.
Go.
So it's definitely
always pushed.
interesting to see that happen.
5 seconds
Because
remaining.
they get into there, they push down hallway, and they've pretty much got control of half of upstairs. So it definitely helps them out a lot.
Attackers
um,
locate and defuse a bomb.
Interested to see, is she going to be playing a mirror in bathroom?
Interesting.
No, she's going to break out that entire wall.
Oh,
She's going to be
'cause
on
she's
the
gonna
other
put it here.
side.
But if the window's not in the right line, that's
No.
perfect then.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Because this
Because they've
wall is
reinforced
reinforced.
that wall so they can't get that peek across from windows. So that's a good play. That's a interesting
is
mirror to
on the
see. I
inside.
haven't actually seen that done before. But we are on match point. We're gonna see how Checkpoint decide to play this. They will be feeling the heat now as they know that tonight's on the line for them for first place through this game. So we'll see if they can bring it back a couple of rounds and take out the win ultimately. But it's just that he's been playing really well this map. You're gonna see Buck taking out the floor from below, trying to clear out anyone that may be in those corners because those corners are really. It's really good to hold those corners, especially if you can hold them well. It stops a lot of the diffusal going down in that room. But it seems as Buck has taken control from below. We will not see any of those happen. Jaeger is sneak peeking on
Attackers
the
recovered the diffuser.
stairs.
It makes me sad when the walls don't open, when the hatches on walls don't open properly.
Yeah. Because you're like sitting there just wasting Buck because it just will not open. I see Digital going for a few sneaky little peeks there. He knows that the left corner. Oh, he spotted a shield. But no one is behind it. He did see the Doc trying to sneak peek there, but has fallen back, and Jaeger and Bandit's going to try and give him another sneaky little peek.
Oh,
Drop the diffuser.
But
I wanted Bandit to
instead
jump
it
out.
takes out Digital. Ilo getting the immediate frag back on Raven. That was good. And yeah, it was a little run out, was it? From
No, I wanted it to happen.
Yeah.
In that battle, it was just an awkward battle.
oh,
in that
Giovanni's
position.
going to get that nice little headshot on Samira. Alo's going to take his bloody
Oh.
250. Giovanni getting another kill on Saw. 1v3. Jaeger trying to defend off Extricity.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
I mean, yeah. Jaeger doesn't really know where they're coming from at the moment either, which is making it really difficult. Extricity have got some nice angles. Extricity will take down Ronin. That is the end. 6-0. Flawless round by Extricity. Such a good game. Defense was on point. Attack was on point. And that was just absolutely amazing. I cannot fault Extricity's plays at all just then. Checkpoint probably wasn't expecting to come into this and, you know, face such a strong team, especially with the way Extricity has been playing against the others tonight. But this Consulate has been, no, I'm getting my names wrong now. This has definitely been a very good match to watch. Extricity absolutely annihilating that game. So interested to see how the finals now go down. I'm very excited to get into this next game. But I believe Checkpoint now play against.
Benjamin.
Who do they play against?
Benjamin
no.
Arola.
Yeah, but so and then Checkpoint will go against AGN for third and fourth. So Benjamin Arola versus Extricity finals. This is absolutely amazing. I'm
What are you?
very
ready?
exciting.
You ready? You're excited? You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Grand finals coming up very soon. We're
Go
gonna
into a quick break. Get the boys in the game. Get it all loaded up.
Before that break, I want to see that
Before
2K.
that
I want to see that
Yes,
2K
I
again.
want to see that 2K again as well. That was beautiful.
Like this
This little
first
pop
kill
off
here
on Mira
is-
was just amazing. His aim was just straight on the head and bam.
I
Gone.
love
Annihilated. Absolutely fabulous. And
Oof.
then another absolutely fabulous shot. Wow. That was a good play.
Absolutely
Anyway,
fantastic.
we're popping off for a quick break before finals come up. Extricity versus Benjamin. Definitely keen to see how this one's going to unroll. Be back very soon.
Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt. 'Cause you keep me where the stars are bound. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel so free now. Sometimes I wonder, will we be around to see forever on the silver cloud? Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt. 'Cause you keep me where the stars are bound. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel so free Run away, and I know, and I know, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Oh, 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 oh. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Oh, 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 oh. fighting for. Run away, and time will find a place that we call home. They can try anything, we'll make it better together now. Don't be afraid of letting go. I know there's more, we can be free. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is racing like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Everything you're fighting for.
I can't find my way back to you until you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home.
Welcome back, guys, to the final match between Benjamin and Extricity. I'm Applesio once again. I'm joined now by the fabulous Stabbies, and of course, Blake is still here with me. Hey, Stabbies, how you going?
Hey, Apples! I'm so keen. We're playing Siege now.
Yes,
happening?
welcome to the world of Siege, my
Welcome
friend.
to the
Quite a
better
bit of a
end.
step away from PUBG. Welcome to the elite team. First ban we're going to see is Ash.
So what? Tell me about this, because this is my literally first ever Siege cast in my life. So I'm guessing banning phase means you would ban.
Yeah, so they're banning characters, so they're banning attackers right now. So whoever they ban, nobody in the game can play it. So as soon as we
Ash.
Ash,
No,
yeah.
no, I want to see some hot Ash gameplay. No,
Hot
love
Ash
Ash.
is gone.
She's so great.
Seems
Hopefully
like
we'll see
Benjamin are
some-
taking their time to pick Ying again. Not a surprise there.
So you were
So-
saying that it's like a known character ban?
Well,
that
since
we've
they've
seen?
taken Lion out, I've seen Ying be banned a lot more. So Ying's very useful for blinding the hell out of everybody for a
True.
very long time.
So why did they take out Lion?
So annoying.
Lion, you couldn't move when he used his drone.
love that.
So when he activated his EE1D, you just could not move, and it was just so OP. So it was getting banned every match. So they're like, look, okay, we're just going to take it out. That way, nobody's wasting a ban on the same thing every game. So we will see another ban on a mirror. That's really quite often is quite common as well. Mirror and Echo. Mirror gives you a good line of sight through a wall that you can peek and spray through a soft wall, and the enemies can't see back through the mirror to you. So we're going to see Echo banned as well. Echo sends out waves that
It's got some nice little
disorientate.
drone boys. I love them.
Yeah.
Great.
Disorientates the enemy. So when somebody's gone to plant the diffuser, they can't actually plant it if they've been disorientated by Echo for like 1 second or 2 seconds. So it gets that plant.
Oh, so you can't plant the bomb. If
Yeah.
you've been freaked out of your mind trying to go, where is the bomb for the start of it? No idea. No, I like this phase because I've seen a few streams for Siege, with changing characters after the
After
round,
the
obviously,
reveal
with that
bait, yes.
second
So
timer
the
to go
sixth
down, and
pick,
then that.
yes, the 6 picks happening now.
Yeah.
We will see 6 pick 2
So
Valkyrie.
when that happens, does that mean that they can't see who they've picked now, or do they get to see it because of that little logo?
I don't
little
actually
banner?
know.
So I feel like that's what
the-
it is
Alright,
because someone
alright,
said
let
it
me-
to me,
let
but
me
I'm not
explain.
sure.
He's
Let me
jumping
explain.
in.
So the reveal phase happens before the 6th pick. So everyone can see the operators of everyone in the game during the reveal phase, and then that
Defenders,
stays
protect
up,
your bomb
and everyone
from being
gets to
defused
do
by
their
attackers.
6th pick, which happens after the reveal phase, and is
So they
secret.
can't see. Okay.
So
Yeah, that's what I thought.
that's
pretty
the
cool.
that's the one change. So instead of the defenders being at a disadvantage now because during the drone phase they could spot out the defenders and find out who was being played, but the attackers were all hidden, so the defenders had no idea who was coming at them. And so this change has been made. It's been out for a while. Has been made so that the defenders can at least prepare and have some idea of who's coming at them, and then
Bomb located
counter
by
or
attackers.
set up for
5
that.
seconds left.
And then the 6th pick is put in so that at least one
Attackers
operator is
recovered the bomb
different
diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
and can be used, for surprise.
Interesting.
I feel like the
Sorry.
6th pick happens to Valkyrie quite often, so they're not looking to
Who is
drone out
outside?
Valkyrie and see all of the cameras that she's throwing up, so her cams do remain hidden. Especially if the drones spot the cams out, that's your immediate eyes for that room gone, so that's not really something that you want to happen.
This is cool. Alright, so sorry for those that are watching the streaming going, why is this common knowledge and why are they saying it right now? It's because, guys, I'm new to casting this right now. This is my first game ever. We're gonna be seeing Sophia for Blub TW, for the boys in what
I
is
think
it?
it's meant to be blue, by the way, but
Benjamin.
Yeah, his
I'm
name
not going to
is
say the last one because apparently it's a meme, so we're not going to say that. You almost got us, but we also have Google on our side, so it's going to be easy to be able to see. We already see the Blackbeard going down, though, which is not going to be good for a breach in. But, Apples, what are we seeing? What are we seeing right now?
okay, so at the moment we're seeing the attackers try to push into that CCTV room where Jaeger is currently
Tigers.
holding. And they're trying to get control of that one because as soon as they've got control of that room, they sort of can get that nice line of sight into the A-bomb, into that corner where the half wall is. And that's quite common where they'll run in and plant the diffuser behind that half wall. But at the moment, it doesn't seem to be as successful as they want it to be, with Habana now being taken out as well.
Ooh.
Tiger getting that cheeky little headshot onto Thermite, and Tiger and
Extricity's
Digital.
just going ham! What is
Yeah.
happening tonight? This is insane.
Extricity.
Nobody could just come up against Extricity tonight. I'm just keen to see someone wipe them, to be honest.
I
Can
feel
I-
like Extricity came into tonight really sort of like, cool, chill back. But these last 2 games, they have just been going so well. 6-0 last game, immediately taking her out that first round already. It's just incredible how these boys are now playing.
Can
I feel like
I step in real
If you're
quick?
an Extricity player, you can't go into a game without having the much excitement that you have winning it for. How many games have they won tonight? I'm not actually sure, but I know they won the last.
They have
match.
won
They've
one,
won
two,
three.
three
Oh,
so far,
So this is
and
their
4th.
4th game.
Extricity.
So they're
Can you
just
hear me right now?
wiping
Hello?
they're just wiping the leaderboard right now. We can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay. Extricity has played 1 extra match than everyone else, as
Oh.
there was 9 teams in this tournament instead of 8. So,
Yeah.
they've played 1 extra match and have won every single one of the matches to make it to the grand finals. So they've put up a much better performance than everyone else, as well. They've played an extra match. They're still here.
That's harsh ads. Much better performance than anybody else has tonight.
Well,
but I tell you,
they have an extra team that they have
With-
to verse, and
with-
they've looked so dominated, especially with that 6-0 last match.
with Extricity also having the name that they
Bomb
do,
located by
obviously
attackers.
versing up against the Atletico boys and stuff like that in the CG Silver tournament last week. you know, they've got a good name. They're a good team, as we can see from tonight. But with the way the first two teams played against them, I was really, really happy to see them actually take out quite a few rounds against them. It was just really awesome to see.
Yeah. So I love the thing about watching Siege for me. So I'm coming from a background of casting PUBG for like maybe a year and a bit now. The cam, like everything cam-wise, is beautiful to watch, mainly for the fact that we see different angles, especially top down, and being able to see different because it is only a set area. For me, it's literally going across a 4-kilometer map and trying to figure out who's fighting who. But everyone's down in the same position that they're going to be able to. We're going to be able to see those close quarter fights just everywhere that goes down. This is what I love to see mostly. So we see. Okay, question while we watch the action from Pulse, the beautiful skin that I love, a lucky 7th skin. Going to be watching Montagna. Now I call it Montagna. I know some people call it Montaigne or Monty to ruin that name.
He missed that C4, unfortunately.
3 players coming in on both angles. Southeast having 2 with Montagna right in front as well. Sadly missing those.
I personally call him Montaigne. But I always call him Monty for short. It's just so much easier. I called him that
before as well. I called him that before, and then a friend was like, "Oh no, it's Montagna." I was like, "Well, it sounds cooler, so let's do it." Like, you know, I want it to be true. I want someone that made the game to go, "No, this is what it is."
Monty did not realize that Bandit was sitting behind there. Giovanni
not sure that was at all.
Monty. Poor Monty had his back completely exposed to him just then. Had no idea what was happening. Ranger's gonna get a frag onto Digital. Oh, that Monty though. Oh goodness, the poor thing.
The reason you say Montagna is just to sound fancy.
It does. It sounds quite French. It's nice. I like it.
Speaking of sounding fancy, I've casted a team called Academics. But their name is spelt different to like the normal way. So I was always calling them I was always calling them academics.
Academics.
So instead of academics, it was academics because it just sounds fancier, and I feel like it rolls just a little bit easier, and it's just a lot more fun to say.
Mad fire, I love it.
It just sounds so much more fun.
Moving upstairs here in the main hallway, trying to move in towards the southwest CCTV. Big cam here. We see those 2 teammates upstairs with one downstairs protecting bomb A. Gonna see Ranger trying to push in with a few shots. We'll take down Aereo Electricity with a beautiful quick spray. Giovanni upstairs to take down Enviro as well. We'll see another one try to push in from that southeast position, trying to find those peaks.
Uh-oh.
Might get a sneaky nade into this right now.
Oh, the ADSs.
Oh,
There's 2 of them here. One in the lock, in the sandwich.
What?
That ADS could have possibly saved Jaeger's life.
What a rookie mistake. What is happening right
and
now?
Ranger getting taken down. Tiger's gonna sit there and bait him a little bit. Oh, Blue comes in.
No.
Absolutely wrecks Tiger. Electricity taking out round 2.
That was almost a yikes there, trying to just play with his food and showing what he had. That was a beautiful little end cam there as well. Love it. Round 3. So there is 6 rounds, or at least you have to. What is it? Best of 6, or is it like?
So there's 10 rounds all up, but if a team gets to 6, they win.
That's cool. I like it.
Yeah. So that was another good round by Electricity there. I feel like they waited a little bit too long to push in and attack those last 2 players. Trying to bait that down at the end there. Sort of got him in that little bit of I thought they might have had a little bit of a chance, but unfortunately couldn't get that last frag to win that round. Electricity taking it out. Heading to the bathroom and tell us, we complained last game that they didn't play this early enough, but they're playing it now before they play downstairs? No. Okay, now this makes sense actually. They played this room really well. We were a bit concerned that they weren't going to play this room good at all, but they blew our minds and absolutely just owned this room.
Blew our minds and our hearts. That's what they blew out. Everything.
Electricity boys are blowing out.
That's the end of that sentence. We're gonna be watching. Okay, there is one character, the Horse Boy. I've never seen him. What's his name?
Horse Boy, Maverick.
Maverick. Okay, I've never seen him. I'm a little bit behind on Siege. What does he do?
That's okay. Maverick can burn holes through
The
reinforced walls.
Whole horse boy. I
So
love it.
that makes it really important for being able to penetrate that reinforced wall and then getting a good line of sight into objectives. So especially in rooms where they're heavily like outside corner of the map based, where there's actually a lot of walls that are breachable inside. Maverick's good to sort of get in there, and he can also Maverick down the bottom of a reinforced wall and take out the bandit charges in lieu of a Thatcher. So
Oh, true. That's pretty
yeah.
cool. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I like that idea. See, they add a lot of
A bomb has been located.
different like ways into the game. I end up getting a little bit too overwhelmed and freaking out about the game, and then end up not playing for a while. But I'm getting back into it.
You'll
I'm gonna
have
be
to come.
having some fun.
Have to come and play a couple of games of Siege with me, and I
Have
can
to.
teach you the ropes.
I got partnered off of this game.
What was that? Sorry.
I got partnered off of this game. So
Oh,
I
really?
had a lot of fun.
Yeah, no,
But-
this game is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If you don't play Siege, then oh, mute. That's the diffuser down as well from Monty.
Giovanni taking that kill out straight away on Montaigne. Oh no, they've lost their Monty. Shield play is gone. This poor Monty is getting a bit of a run for his money tonight with getting picked off early and easily. Unfortunate
Super
for him.
unfortunate for him. Oh.
Let me
Angle
see.
was almost perfect.
Maverick's shooting randomly through a wall there. I don't know what the objective is for him. But he probably doesn't have too many places in this room attacking that he can actually open up holes and get a good angle in. So it's one of those trickier rooms. I don't know why he didn't bother to 6-pick off and bring somebody else, but that's okay. We'll see how well he can do here. It's a 2v5, 1 minute left. Luke is able to take down Digital. That was a nice little shot on him. Bandit is down. They're still keeping control of upstairs. Upstairs really vital on this map to keep control of, because you can hold down, see that hole on the floor there? Hold down that. There's no way they're getting a diffuser plant behind this vending machine, so it's really important. Luca will take down Arlo. It's a nice little 2k for him so far this round. Tiger's still watching that behind that vending machine to try and stop that diffuser. Have they picked up the diffuser? They haven't even picked it up yet,
No.
so
They're
this is
going
gonna-
for it now.
So
they've left it a bit late.
Giovanni here with the alibi party monsters in the
Attackers
bathroom.
recovered
It's
the
pretty beautiful to see some hot bodies in the bathroom, just having some fun, chilling out. Now Luca with Twitch here, going to be trying to push in
15
through
seconds
the hallway and coming in through
Attackers
construction.
dropped the
Now
diffuser.
we
10
do
seconds
see
left.
one of it goes so fast. It's insane. The C4 going through the door, trying to push in. Oh, the big shots for the quick little mini Uzi spray. I don't even know what it's called in this game.
SMG
but it's
11.
crazy.
SMG
Little
11.
SMG 11. It's the
Did
same
you call it?
gun.
Did you call
We
it?
all know what it is, and that's a quick win for the boys in what team that won. I don't know.
Extricity.
Oh, it is.
Extricity
Of course.
takeout takes
course
out
it
the
is.
third round. 3-0 going into another defense round. Extricity still defending, so I don't know if you've noticed, but they have a role swap at the end of round 5. So once 5 rounds is played, Extricity will then go to attack, and then Benji will come in and defend. So there's always that room for the other team, if they are going 5-0 down, to come in and try and get that points back on the leaderboard.
I'm really interested, Apples. Why is there a very angry person on Extricity currently? Oh, never mind.
So
They hate the anger. They're like, nah, screw this. It's too angry for me. We want some calm wins for these boys, and we're gonna be switching back to Battlefield.
So you've never seen Clash?
Oh no, never.
Okay, so Clash has this huge deployable shield, not deployable, like Monty, but she can fire
Attackers
lasers
locate and
or
defuse
electricity
Oh.
from her shield at people, and it's
Beam.
completely
If
bulletproof.
she could fire
So-
lasers from her shield, she'd be so much cooler. But all
Yeah,
she does
yeah,
is
but
just give you a little tase.
She's nasty. It's like a little mini taser. It
So
takes
it's
off
like
a
a-
little bit of
So
info,
is it like
so
Maestro's little dome, but on a shield? I guess?
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much
It's,
similar
it's
to
like
that.
when you get zapped by static
I'm
electricity.
getting used to it, okay, guys. Chat, you guys are complaining. Who cares if you complain? We're having some fun, chilling, bants, is all the thing we kind of want to see, as well as
10
our
seconds
feed is
left
a little bit
before
more
insertion.
lanky, so it's a little bit harder to be able to
5
cast
seconds to go.
constant stuff. But hey, it's good fun.
Stabbies, I'm
Attackers
offended.
recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers
Allegedly, Stabbies has a better voice than me.
I mean, he
I feel
does,
like-
hands down.
No,
his
no.
voice is
I thought you were muted, and I was like, what's going on, man? You
No.
okay?
He's just
No.
got really quiet like this, and he's like, I'm
No,
gonna go
yeah,
cry in a
like,
corner
I
now.
did something wrong, bro.
Yes, you did everything wrong. You had a better voice
It's
than
okay,
me.
man.
My voice is supposed to be the sexiest one. Okay.
No, I might have a
Battle of
decent
the
husky
voices
voice
between
one
you and me
day.
and Stabbies. It's gonna come down to it. We're doing some sort of like duel of ASMR. That's what it's gonna
Wait,
come down to.
that's exactly what's gonna happen here.
It is.
And, you can't beat me.
Oh, it's lovely. You know, actually, to be honest, for me, I actually love ASMR, so it's beautiful.
Oh,
I can't do
don't.
it.
I can't stand it. It infuriates me so much. Tiger will get a frag onto Ranger there. Taking out Jackal early on, I feel like that's really important because Jackal is so annoying when he gets to your footsteps and your position's constantly being given away and it lasts for what seems like a lifetime. It's just terrible. But they will get 2 frags out against Legion and Digital, so the Extricity boys are feeling a bit of heat this round from the Benji guys. Blue will take down Giovanni.
A bomb has
4v2.
been located.
1 minute 35
No ways the
still
fear goes for
left.
this.
This
I
is
love in this game that pistols are actually like qualified.
Embara taking down Tiger.
Tiger.
4v1.
Located a bomb.
Oh, Maestro
Oh
not
my
having a good time.
goodness,
Pistol
and-
v LMG. Pistol wins. Who knew it could happen? And then we all knew it would happen through the smoke, like some sort of sweet goddess coming through. Oh, it's so good to see. Round 5 coming right up here with Extricity. Oh no, it wasn't.
Also,
Wait.
no, yeah, Benji take out that round, get their first point on the
Yes!
leaderboard. This is what we wanted to see. Hopefully,
shout out.
they have now got their momentum to keep winning and bringing this game back. Extricity, hopefully, feeling a little bit of heat, feeling a little bit of pressure from that round, and hopefully we will see Benji come in and just, win a couple more rounds, make this game a little bit more interesting for us.
So, interesting indeed, as we see most characters that we already know, mostly. Valkyrie pick every time. So, is this something of a common thing to happen where someone chooses a different character and then quickly switches to Valkyrie, especially because I've seen this multiple rounds, especially from Giovanni. Maybe it's just their favorite. Maybe they just like the hot babe that is Valkyrie. Who knows? In War Valkyrie, War Photographer. Look, it could be true. I mean, it's worked out for them so far for 3 rounds. Sadly, not for the 4th, as we may see a sweet comeback for the boys in Benjamin. But who knows? It'd be some fun.
I do see Valkyrie getting 6th picked a lot, and I'm certain, like not fully certain, I'm like kind of certain that it's because they don't want to be immediately droned out by the drones in the prep phase with Valkyrie throwing out a Chemist, because it will give away the Chemist instantly, and there's like absolutely no point to having the Valkyrie then. So Valkyrie's cams can be really helpful, especially giving you eyes in corners where you can't normally see, you can't play, and there's not any standard cams sitting there. So it's definitely a popular 6th pick choice on the defense.
Attackers are moving to the
sure.
diffuser.
She's using the boss G!
Oh no!
Yes!
Oh no!
Not
This
gonna
is
be a
gonna
lot to watch, especially as I was just gonna say, using that shoddy. Only a two round shoddy.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the boss G?
Oh mate, I don't know anything about Siege guns.
This
Okay.
shotgun is like literally a bloody
It
sniper.
is the meme.
What is it?
Okay, so a boss G, it's a slug shotgun.
Oh,
It's
okay,
a
yeah,
slug.
yeah,
So,
That's pretty
but it's
interesting. Wow, it
so
makes
powerful.
Some pretty decent holes as well,
Yeah.
especially using that SMG as a secondary. Could do some hot work. Running up the stairs, Jaeger's going to be found out from the boy Infused, but used to go down with the pickup on Jaeger, which will be beautiful for the boys in Extricity to pop up into a better position. Legion traps all over the ground, peeking over the hang with Thermite Ranger AG, and that's beautiful defense.
Tiger
It
getting
goes
that.
so
That was
fast.
so
It's
fast.
insane.
Tiger getting that
I love
double
this.
kill right at the end, taking down both Doc and Thermite to win that round. That was an absolutely well played round from Extricity just then.
I
Went
actually feel
super
so
fast.
I feel so new to a cast, and it feels amazing.
See,
that
I
I'm
feel
like-
new because I don't know really anything about casting, but I
Oh,
know
yeah.
a lot about
No,
the
it's
game.
great. You're doing great. I love it. It's really fun. I mean, I would usually, like, especially for me, when I first started casting, I just went into it, did it. I would get nervous with, especially with a different community, going, why are they thinking so badly of me? I hate you. But no, I don't really care. I have some fun. You have some fun. And that's what we're all here for, to watch some amazing players play some games and show off their sweet skill with some easy bants and some hot plays to be casted. Now, this is interesting. A Blub T to be using one of those strats called, I'm just going to choose the same character again, which I love to see. Does that mean that they're going to be
Attackers need to locate and
what's it called?
defuse bombs.
Invisible to that pick phase again, even though they chose the same character?
No.
No,
they
it
still know
doesn't.
that- So it's like a half chance that they've either changed characters or they've stayed the same. So it might have just been to trick them out. Who was the sixth pick on? Sorry, I completely missed it. I was sort of in my own little head.
It was Blubbed from Frost to Frost.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't actually played in this rule set, so I don't know if it actually shows when somebody's six picking. I doubt that it would. So in doing that, I don't think there's very much use in doing it at all. But
5 seconds left before insertion.
I feel like they originally may have been thinking about swapping off and then just didn't because they felt like Frost was who they actually wanted to bring. And it was originally something that they said, oh no, don't bring Frost.
The attackers bomb
One thing I
diffuser
really
has been
enjoy
dropped.
about Siege UI, especially for observer cams, that we can see
Attackers
on the
recovered the
left-hand
bomb
side
diffuser.
all the equipment and everything they're using, especially with Legion, with that beautiful little timer of his traps recharging. Obviously, he has 2 right now, but it is continuing to recharge. Now, I'm pretty sure you can only put out a certain amount until they go away. Is that correct?
Attackers have dropped the
I
bomb
think
diffuser.
it's like
You have
12?
8. You have
okay.
8, and I believe you get a new one every 20 seconds.
Damn.
I'm not 100% sure on the timings, but I know that it is 8.
Yeah, I think it's every 20 seconds. It's quite slow, but it's really OP, especially when you've got shielders pushing.
It's
Used to
so
be Doc
annoying.
at P90, which you don't really see that often, especially in MM at least. I'd obviously be picking something like an MP5, but
The P90
yeah,
P90
P90 just rocking it.
is an absolute headshot magnet, that gun. So if you can control the recoil
Yeah.
perfectly,
The
guarantee.
recoil is insane.
I can guarantee you'll get a headshot with that gun.
Ooh.
Diffuser.
Cheeky little peeks here from everyone as we only have 2v3 Extricity on the back end here with those 2 players taking down a cam. It looks like Ranger is going to be trying to move back towards the back stairs, main lobby back towards the little teller area. Let's see if he can spot out anyone else just running straight around. It's keeping the movement perfect. Ooh, upside down little Spider-Man action there from Buck as he continues to go upstairs.
But he's got nobody to kiss.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
upside down, but he doesn't have somebody to kiss.
About to kiss some hot boys inside this bomb room here. He takes down the barbed wire, trying for a quick peek, but not being able to do anything, especially with his ability trying to move through those other areas. Especially, it's going to be a little bit tough.
Thermite getting really, really ballsy. They're trying to peek that hallway onto Legion, but when it comes down to Thermite versus Legion, Thermite's got the AUCG, got a bit of an upper hand
Defender
there.
is exposed.
I think he was trying to rotate without being detected just then, but didn't realize that there was actually the window was still barricaded.
Nah, even if it was detected, and it didn't really make too much of a difference.
Yeah.
Getting that rotate and able to
Oh.
escape from there.
Oh,
side is
Luke.
fantastic.
Beautiful
With the
pistol spray for the
pistol
headshot at
headshot.
Arlo.
Oh,
More shots going in from Thermite,
that
tagging
was,
up that
that was
enemy.
beautiful.
But that's the beautiful defend
Benji.
from the boys in Benjamin. It's another win. Yo,
Yeah.
Extricity, what's happening?
They're
Newcastle
taking it.
getting throttled right now. They have no idea what's going on. They're like, Stabbies, you have such a beautiful voice. It's just ruining my gameplay. What's going on?
Benji's
pretty
definitely sort of taken this defense thing under their wing. You can see that they're fighting because they know how bad they want it. This is final game. So a clip of
We have a clip.
I don't remember what this clip was from, but it was earlier. Oh, it's the kill on Monty.
Attackers
oh,
dropped
okay,
the
yeah.
bomb diffuser.
Oh, that was a beautiful
I
shot
love
by
those
Giovanni.
200 IQ plays. They're really
Yeah.
nice.
It's as
Jump
soon
on
as that
top.
Monty flicks that little bit away, he's lost all of his integrity and
I
sort
used to.
full and just gets just wrecked by
I
whoever's
used to be a
trying to-
Montagna main. I have
Oh
to
no.
say. Back in the day, back in the day when Siege first came out, he used to be insane, especially with his ADS speed, and then they
Attackers need to
decided to
locate
switch
and
that
defuse
away, and I
bomb.
was super annoyed. And
That's
quite,
how it was with
frustrated.
Clash as well.
And then they decided, oh hey, let's just increase the speed of blitz, making that stupid. But hey, it's a little bit weird. But I used to be loving Montagna, and I still kind of do. I mean, I got an ace clutch with Montagna, guys. I mean, could anyone else say that? Probably, but
Montaigne.
no. Well, listen.
I just had to jump in on that quick pause where you said, "Can anybody say that?" And I'm like, "I can say it."
Chat, do you agree with me or
5 seconds
Apples?
to go.
I
If you
swear.
agree with me, say Stabbies is the best, and if you agree with Apples, say Apples is right.
I think I don't like the way you're saying it because it reminds me too much of lasagna, and I just don't want a bar of it, to be honest.
You don't like
Honestly, I want
I love
lasagna right now.
but I haven't had dinner, so it's sort of like one of those things where just let's not talk about that stuff and just.
No, we
On
all
it-
get it.
Honestly, I used to get called Garfield because I'd eat so much lasagna, and that was legitimately a nickname of mine when I was like a kid in high school, in primary school. I just
That should be a new caster name, to be honest. Garfield the caster. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I love that. Like, just become Garfield. Embrace Garfield.
I do. You know what? I haven't had lasagna in a while, but I think that's gonna be my dinner tomorrow night.
Ranger is trying to cheeky peek that, but does get droned out. Still goes for the kill on Zofia. Takes a lot of damage off her. Still trying to peek it. So what's
Corrosion
Zofia
mine.
doing?
So, if we just missed it through the lasagna talk, Tigers have managed to pick up a kill on Jaeger. Doc just going down just then as well from Digital from Capital's beautiful, amazing peaks there. With Digital also coming in with a second kill on Blubbed, sorry.
Legion's trying to get that cheeky little run out on Zofia there. He has taken quite a bit of health off Zofia, so wouldn't take much to actually finish the job. But she's quick peeking really well. So quick peeking, crouch spamming. What else? What more can you ask for?
This could be
That's the
big.
diffuser.
There's beautiful quick 1-2 there from Ranger as he takes down the diffuser, stuck on those stairs. Capital having to move through. Tellers does spot him in the backside to be able to take him down. Luffy now the last one left with Ella. Gonna be able to push downstairs,
Ella
especially
shotgun.
on that diffuser. Gonna be possibly decent, especially 11 rounds for this. Is that a shotty? It looks
Yes.
like Yes, it is. It is a shotgun.
Damn. Yeah,
Actually,
you don't see it very
Ella
often.
running shotgun often at all.
no,
So
it's a
it's-
cool skin. I like it. It looks cool.
It looks like the gun's melting.
Oh, looks like some hot little xenomorphs
Attackers
come around
activating
being like,
the
"Oh, I
diffuser."
like your gun." Tries to swallow it down. Beautiful.
I guess you're an
Shots
alien
down
fan.
into the, oh, no, mate. I'm just a banter fan. That's what I love to see. All
Okay.
pop culture, man. I love it. Anyway.
Well,
banter
he's
is great.
gonna-
Not much time
Luffy's
left.
really
Bomb is
gonna take-
oh.
have a hard time taking back control of this downstairs. Having to drop from a hatch, they're going to expect him dropping. And
Yeah.
there you go. Arlo takes out one. Electricity wins round 7. What is it now? It's 5-2 or 4-3?
4-3.
Okay.
No, it's 5-3, actually. It's 5-3 on round
Can't be
8.
5-3. We're in round 8 now.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what? I swear I saw
It
3.
must be 5-2.
4v2.
Yeah, 5-2. There we go.
There you go.
Electricity, match point
You
to
guys are-
Electricity.
okay.
I was going off of one of the other team getting another point. That's why I was confused because I knew it was 4-2, but you said 3-4, and I was like, what? So,
Okay, that Tachenko I thought was going to be legitimate, and I was just going to laugh, but
oh, hey.
obviously isn't quite legit. Oh, okay, Blue.
Oh.
Come on, stop playing with me. Bring the Lord.
Yes.
Come on. Bring
Do it.
the Lord.
Chunka-
Do it.
Chunka is
No,
actually
no, Chunka, okay.
ace. I've seen it happen,
I'm a
especially
little
with
bit
pro players. I've seen them do
disappointed.
it. I used to play with some of them. They're beautiful at using
Six,
Tachanka. You can do
Tachanka.
it. You
Tachenko, come on.
Hey, we saw
Come
Fuse
here.
earlier. We need the brother.
Tachenko.
I
Oh,
doubt they're going to do it,
no.
especially on match point, but it would be beautiful to
See,
see.
that's what I thought they might have been doing it before to have a meme round because I don't know what their mentality is like at the moment. Being 5-2 down, I'm disappointed that Chichenka, that the Lord actually got baited so
Attackers
hard.
need to
I'm really
locate and
sad.
defuse
I
bombs.
really wanted to see the Lord come out in this round. It would have been nice. I misclicked. What, 2 of them misclicked?
Attackers
Interesting.
have discovered the location of a bomb.
Anyway, we will see another workshop hold from the boys. I am interested to see how they hold it this time. Last round didn't quite work the way they planned for it to work, especially losing control of both
Hold on.
upstairs and downstairs really quickly. Legion tried his best to hold that diffuser, but
Yeah, it's interesting, as you and me just pointed out, Ella with the shoddy again. It didn't work out for that last round, especially if you're left alone with a pistol as your only chance of a comeback, especially if they're in a long distance, which they were before. It's going to be good for peak spots underground if you are staying on the top side, but that kind of narrows it down to a very
quick
Jaeger.
down on
clutch.
Capitea from Jaeger. That was
beautiful.
absolutely beautiful. I don't think he's game enough to peek it again, which he shouldn't. Oh my god,
Ooh,
Doc getting
up.
taken out by Arlo. That would have been a nice
from up the
little
top.
headshot.
Some nice angles here. I mean, Jaeger known for those peaks.
This top hole doesn't actually get kills as often as it should. But, you know, if that one sneaky little Doc wants to peek it, he's obviously going to get taken out really quickly.
That's also the weird thing. I'm not too sure if they've changed it, because I remember how different attachments meant different things in different games, especially for this one. But putting a laser sight on a shoddy, I'm not too sure how that's going to be more beneficial for you. Who really knows? Maybe you can see through those little panels in the wall, in the floor easier. Who really knows?
Guess it's just to get him lined up a little bit more accurate than
fire or something like
than
that.
what it is. But, you know, I personally hate seeing laser sights being run because you can see where they are. It gives away your position immediately, and it's just really hard to sort of hide your laser sight, and it's just,
Especially as a defender.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're an attacker, it's not too bad.
I'm a new caster for this game. We're also seeing Luffy going down into the match, going, "Hey, Luffy, we just hate you. Get out of the game." For some reason,
This is going to make it extremely difficult for Valkyrie, as she's only on one health. One health as well.
Full health.
No, full
Oh,
health.
The
okay.
HUD's
A little
just
bit of a
It's
glitched.
glitched. Okay, now she's not. She's on like 15. Poor thing. Has to do a 1v5, 15 health. I've seen it done, but unfortunately won't. Extricity will take out the final game. Extricity will win tonight. What a wonderful, wonderful thing we've seen from Extricity here
It was
tonight.
honestly a pretty decent end game, especially for these boys, because having a wipe is fun to see sometimes, but also having kind of the grit of losing a couple rounds and coming back from that is always nice to see as well.
Yeah. But Extricity definitely showing us that they were the team to beat tonight. Does take out that first place prize money, which is a little bit juicy tonight. We've had a pretty good turnout from teams. It is $90 for first place. So
Juicy money.
That's nice.
Oh,
Some juicy money. Second
I should
place,
get in this.
Benji
What's
will
happening?
take out 70, and third place, I don't know who won the next games. Can somebody let us know?
I feel like someone can
We
let
don't
us
know. We don't know who won checkpoint at first.
Never mind. Nobody will be able
Is
to
that
let
their
us know.
scores beside their names? No.
Yes. That is
Okay,
the
that
score.
hasn't come up yet. Okay.
Yeah.
So we don't know
What a
who
game.
took out third and who took out fourth. Fourth place will get a free entry into the next competition. Third place does get a prize pool of $35. So I'm interested to see who actually won that one. But
Apples.
Extricity, what?
Can I just say, what a pleasure it's been to cast that first round with you. I couldn't think of anyone else to start casting Siege with. Absolutely amazing. If anyone has any beef with Apples,
Thank you so much,
Apples is
man.
amazing. But one of their first, lead casts for Siege, especially with this being week 6 for Siege 23.
Hang on.
Apple's been doing so well. I do want to give a nice thank you to you, and chat. I know you have been giving her back as well. Just give some nice love in chat. We love it. We love it. You and me also doing some amazing work.
I'm definitely, yeah. I was pleased with tonight. I was really nervous at the start. Now I'm just sort of like, you know what, just say whatever you want to say. It's just going to happen. Let it roll. Don't overthink it. That's my thinking. I will bring Digital in now for a quick interview to see how he feels about tonight. Hey, Digital, how you going?
Good, thanks.
Digital, the beautiful voice. Oh, it sounds so sexy. I love it.
Cheers, bro.
How was that for a good little competition tonight?
Oh, it was good. The way we applied and like started to join it was a bit funny because we were looking for a scrim and we were a bit confused what to do tonight. But Renegade hit me up and said, "Are you keen to do the tournament?" And the boys were keen, so we head on through and competed. It's good.
Yeah, we've seen those gameplays. These guys definitely were the team to beat tonight, but took it out strong there, especially getting that 6-0. Definitely sort of those first two teams did give you a run for money though. What were you feeling in those games?
We definitely knew those first two were going to be the hardest out of the 9. However, just each one came by. We just didn't try to like lose control, if you know what I mean. Like we didn't want to just go in and go, "Oh, it's going to be an easy win." Like especially that last team, like they're not a team that like a organized team. That I'm aware of, like they don't have a team. They're
The
not
Benjamin?
established. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're just a bunch of like it's sort of like a pug team in a sense.
yeah.
But we knew that they could, pull some stuff off if they, like, just like little plays that can screw us around. But it was good, yeah. Though it was the first two, like you said, that were going to be the hardest. But after that, we still try to, finish it off, I guess.
Now, Digital, because I'm kind of new. I just love it for the bands. It's good fun. Now, I am seeing the scoreboard, especially after that last game, the Tigers coming in with a hot 11 kills. Does that make you want to be better than him, not be carried by someone such as Tigers? I can't believe what we're seeing currently. Digital, why can't you just do better? No, I'm just kidding. But you were doing some amazing plays during those last rounds that I was watching. It's great to see some amazing teams come in and even play even better. I mean, what's your for me, because I have no idea how you play. I've never seen you guys play, but Xtricity, love them to bits. Favorite player, I guess. Favorite operator is what's your go-to?
Oh, in Siege, my operator. It's probably like Sledge or Buck. I don't know, like in Siege, that everything around you is just destructible, and I just think it's cool that an op like those two can change the map and stuff like that. It's that, or it's just the classic Ash. Nothing really beats that up.
Just the fallback of the first character that everyone chooses in Siege is Ash, or at least most people choose in Siege.
Yeah, she's a favorite for sure.
So I love it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No worries.
Yeah, thanks for hopping in. Congratulations on the win. Hope you have a wonderful night.
Appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful night as well.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
a cutie. Appreciate it, man. Oh, it's too nice.
See you guys.
Thank you, nice. Bye.
Thanks, man. This
All
community
right,
is so
so-
nice, Apples. What's going on?
It is. They're lovely. Anyway, 3rd and 4th are still playing it all out, so we don't actually have any confirmation of who won that game just yet. So we're still waiting for those boys to finish. But yeah, I think that's pretty much done and dusted for tonight. Thanks for joining, Stabbies.
Oh, we're over already?
Yeah, I know you joined the last game.
Oh.
I did say to jump in that one previously, but I was a bit too
fine.
slow. You were a bit too slow. We just
I'm just such a slow person.
Me too,
I hate
don't
Too
worry.
slow.
doesn't help. I took 10 minutes to respond to your comment on Twitch, so it's. I'll take blame for that
It's
one.
okay, no, it's definitely me getting everything set up. Skype, who knew it still exists? Am I right?
I know, but it works
Oh,
so much
yeah.
better than Discord does. Honestly, I am definitely more excited to use Skype from now on because you can actually read people's names, and unlike Discord, it does not work for us. But
Sure.
I feel like we're ready to wrap things up.
Let's wrap it. Let's wrap this.
So thanks everybody for joining us. Remember to like Ozcomp Games on Twitter, join their Discord page, whatever you want to do. This is a fabulous company. I'm thrilled to be a part of it. And I want to huge mention to you and me, aka Blake, for the observing
Hi.
tonight. Wonderful skills as normal. Thanks to Stabbies for jumping in. It's been fun. It's been a pleasure. We had a good night. Thanks for putting up with my bad casting skills, but I'm hoping next week will be an improvement from this week, and I'm sure it will be as my nerves start to settle a little bit. Anyway, thanks a lot. Definitely go give Ozcomp Games a follow on Twitter to keep updated with all the events. We do have PUBG, Black Ops, Siege all running at the moment. So exciting times ahead for that company, and I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful night.
And
see you
if you
next
haven't
time.
already, follow myself and Apples on Twitter and Twitch. We do stream and
and
tweet
follow
and stuff.
Stabbies as well.
No,
And-
don't follow me. I'm a bot. We don't need to see my plays, guys. Oh my goodness. Honestly though, with that being said, especially with you and me, was saying, follow everyone here, especially just give some love out to the whole communities. Jump into different, like for me, I'm a PUBG main caster, but for me, I saw on the AUCG Discord, hey, Siege is happening tonight. I'm gonna pop in and see. And hey, I enjoyed myself. I had some fun talking to some new people.
Maybe one
enjoying
day.
the community. So hey, jump into some different casts for different
Maybe
games.
one day I can jump in a PUBG cast.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I used to play that game a lot, so my husband actually plays for a team, so that'd be awesome, I reckon.
Let's have
Well,
some fun.
That's
Yeah.
what's going to happen next week, I guess, or next
Yeah.
PUBG tournament. Stabbies is going to
Alright.
invite us along, and we're going to do this.
Alright,
That'd
guys.
be a meme and a half. Anyways, I think that's where we should leave it. Hope everybody has a good night. Be sure to check everybody's socials, Ozcomp Games, you and me, Stabbies, myself, Apples Yo. We all stream. We all have a little bit of a laugh everywhere. So with that being said, that is the end. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Has a fabulous night, and we will see you next week for another R6 Weekly event.
Bye-bye.
I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captain.